Welcome to the off-brand archives of the Book of Holtar. This game is rated M for a mature audience, for it contains violent actions, coarse languages, sexual references, and mild drug use. If you or your child should not wish to watch this video, please wish to watch this. Not video. Okay, anyway, please click off this video. I apparently always seem to spell things wrong. Anyway, with that, we get to the game.
Nope.
Alright, stop talking about whatever the fuck you're talking about.
We were talking about the fact that we were talking about the fact that you were starting the stream, actually.
That I was going insane?
That you were starting the stream.
Oh.
Time to die live.
Alright.
Okay,
Hooray! Let's go.
So,
Pizza mia,
Wow.
RNG.
I fixed it.
at
There you
some
go.
point, the
2F.
Paladins of Agony have been summoned to your location.
There's one of those in my head.
Accurate.
It's double F, by the way, for Biff.
Oh, you got me
Yeah.
fucking kidding me.
I told you.
You're gonna make.
Anyway. They, look to all of you. And the, captain stands forth. Now that you have the city under your grubby little hooves, what is your next course of action?
Brett Canberry. And claws.
Rancors? Wait a minute. Hang on.
Wait, I think we're thinking. Wait, what? I wasn't paying attention. What's our next move? How about Jeff the Tarask?
Huh?
Alright. Sounds like a plan.
Fuck.
Just
I
reminds
am
me of
joking.
the fucking sword that deals 1,000,000 D20 damage
Okay,
and summons
I
a Tarrasque.
Finally fixed it.
Fucking crappy.
That's the way. What?
Yeah,
What's
a million D20 damage and it summons a Tarrasque.
Alright, here's the Tarask.
You roll all ones and can still kill God. Oh my
Yeah,
fucking god.
pretty much.
I was being sarcastic with the Tarask, but that's great.
Alright, anyway. You know what's funny? A barbarian with the resistance feat could take a quarter of that damage, which is 250,000. Which
Jesus
leaves
Christ.
70.
Did you know Choji could have taken all million of that? Or all 20 million of that and still come out of it with 1 hit point?
You mean Solar
Yeah, so those were fucking fine.
Yeah, that man would have just tanked that shit. Is that all you got?
Anyway.
He plays
Actually, good
Tarasks on a daily basis.
Good point. If it says as it does, with the whole like when you can like at level 11, if you were reduced to 0 hit points, you instead go to 1 by raging. Does that mean that you get to halve it 5 times? What is halving million 5 times?
Calculator app.
You go to 500,000.
Wouldn't that be like the
250, 125.
32 or 31,250.
I know. Still got ways to go, but if he had the double resistance, then you'd divide that another 5 times.
Which I have done.
Yeah.
1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. 976.5.
You know
Rounded
what?
up 977.
You know what? A character in Jokrul could survive that.
1, 2, 3, 4,
Anyway.
5. And then you do it another 5 times, and it rounds up to 31 damage.
Yep.
Pathetic.
He could do it one more time to send half of that damage to someone else. Anyway.
Back to the game.
Back to the game. The captain has asked, what shall you do with your, now that you have your grubby little hooves all over this land?
And Nedra's just gonna look at him and say, oh, nothing. Like, honestly, we plan on finding someone's wife.
Oh, yes, speaking of that, we found her. It would perhaps be best if we went to her as soon as possible.
Well, then, let's make haste.
Not so fast.
Meta, oh shit.
Oh shit.
Huh?
You take responsibility
Here we go
for the
again.
city first.
Meta, who got her pregnant?
You are its conquerors. You deal with the aftermath. Leaving this city will just mean it will go back to war and turmoil. We don't want that. Do we?
So here's the thing. If we don't leave the city, there's a high likelihood that the city will be in even more turmoil. As the deposed queen is seemingly doing some kind of a last-ditch effort.
Last-ditch effort? If you were sooner, maybe it would be a last-ditch effort. Maybe you might have been able to see your fettered wife, traitor.
Huh. Who are they looking at when they say that?
They're looking at, Blitz.
Oh.
Wait, what was it you said again?
The captain said, if you were here sooner, maybe you could have saved your fettered wife, traitor.
Before things get too out of hand, Nedra's just going to hold a talon to Blitz's chest.
I am also just going to crack my knuckles and then just flip him off.
All of that
Very
for
mature,
a
yeah.
finger. Anyways, Nedra's just going to say, if anyone in this city has been a traitor, it is Lady Chimera.
Or should we say...
Queen Conflagration.
She has seen something none of you have. None of you would
Oh, yeah.
understand.
Yeah, no, she's seen plenty of things none of us have. Well, unfortunately, she sold out to the underworld.
If you see too much, you're guaranteed to go mad. Trust me, I know.
She is not
already there.
She has seen the rise of a greater evil than herself.
Meta, was that before or after the memory
threatens
wipe?
to garner power.
And that evil is what? Race mixing?
Sacrifices must be made in the name of salvation.
Yeah, that just sounds like a whole lot of excuse for I don't want to deal with this shit anymore.
Oh.
It's easy for you to say. You've never had conviction in your blood. I bet you would steal from a dragon's tomb before you did.
But how much is his?
I'm sorry, what did he just say?
He said,
That,
I'm sure you would steal from a dragon's tomb before you showed conviction.
Meta, I can name one time that Nedra had conviction.
Yeah?
I can name one time in the last...
What'd you say, Ryder?
Eat a dick.
I didn't say it. It wasn't me.
I can say with absolute certainty that I have had more conviction in the last 24 hours in this city than I ever had in the rest of my life.
Yeah, you really had conviction to go and.
That's why you
This is
call it
meta, by the way.
convict.
But this is meta. Yeah, you really had conviction to go and blow up warehouse
say-
and kill a couple hundred people.
I was gonna say if he kept talking, Nedra was just gonna snap her fingers and cast silence on it.
Yeah, I realized maybe we should
Yeah.
mention meta.
Nah, nobody needs to know about that here.
I mean, these guys are smart enough, they know who did it, but they're not gonna call you out in front of people.
Yeah.
Now.
And Meta, that's the smartest thing they've done all day. Anyways.
Now, if you're quite done doing whatever you're doing now, trying to say you're going to leave, you stay here and wait for your reinforcements.
How quickly can our reinforcements get here?
Do we look like we know how far away they are?
Meta, yes.
I really feel like Ryder wants us to split the party here.
Yeah,
and
seems...
even if he doesn't,
particularly, he wants
no, I'm just
Blitzkrieg
waiting for you
nearby.
guys to kill all 7 of these guys.
no. There were 3 of us against 2 of these guys, and ow.
Yeah, but now you have Silver Pride, who probably won't be able to get hit by any of them.
I could probably take a.
Now, see, you say that, but they were hitting me, and that's also no small feat.
You
How much
have a
what's your
20 AC?
Oh yeah, no, they can hit you with. Like 20 is high, but
Silver, you have like 29 or 32 or something.
Are you always having a high AC?
Yeah, no, this man
Yeah,
power builds
22.
everything.
Stop making me laugh. I'm eating.
22 as a bard.
Suffer.
Please choke on it.
I had a 24 as a
No.
bard.
By all means,
26.
let me have a fantastic fucking day for once and choke on it. Anyways. Nedra's just gonna look to the rest of the party and say, you guys go do what you need to do. I'll take care of things here.
Meta.
Well, you might die.
True.
You think that we would be so foolish as to continue to fight when those who lead this... what was a great kingdom have signed away
Oh, hey, it sounds like Britain.
to freedom? And if it isn't too much to ask for you, as all 7 of them point towards you, Blitzkrieg, to stick around since the higher-ups signed you as the new reigning... Hey, you right there? You right there, Tsugi?
I'm not.
God, I'm hungry.
Okay, I don't know. Right. So, as all 7 will point at you, Blitz, you have been signed as the rightful heir to the throne. You best act it.
Meta. Choji, this is a really good time to get some good PR with the citizens.
Also, Nedra's really close to dying, so, like...
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, probably should have mentioned, I made Blitzkrieg the ruler.
Nedra, what's your opinion on that?
Wait, what'd you say, music?
Just going to shoot daggers of a glare at Solar Spark.
Oh, right.
Like, Okay, so quick meta thing.
Yeah.
Sometime outside of game, Blitz and I made a deal where Nedra would take over as ruler of the Dragonlands and Blitz would live as a noble.
Right.
Hmm.
Well, it
Mhm.
looks like
And
Solar has put a
Solar
kink on
Spark
that
has
step.
just shit all over all of that.
Do what? I was not paying attention. What were you saying?
Outside of campaign, Blitz and I made a deal where if any of us were going to rule the Dragonlands, it was going to be Nedra, and you have just shit all over those plans.
Oh, I just had a horrible, horrible, horrible fucking idea.
Yeah.
Create a virus that erases
Well, I'm not
everything.
going to say it
Hey,
unless someone is asking for it.
Blitzkrieg could still surrender the throne to Nedra.
Yes, but that makes him look weak.
Also, not great
And
for
do you know what the
security.
Dragonlands do to weak people?
They shun them.
So, Ryder, is
Yeah.
there usually only one roar of the Dragonlands?
Yes. There's usually one figurehead, and below them is a court. That court
there
is
any-
appointed by the figurehead.
Is there any laws saying that there can't be two?
There are no laws saying that it can't be changed.
Oh,
to
dual
two.
kings like Sparta.
Yeah.
Here's the thing. Blitzkrieg's male. Nedra is a female.
You take a blood pack as brothers and sisters. Or like a blood brother or sister or whatever.
They would be king and queen. And basically we have to say that they're either married or not married every time.
I don't know. Go to the government registration and
Could
register
set up
yourself
a
as
new.
Hey, Blitzkrieg, you okay? Is your wife okay with having a second wife?
Yeah.
like this polygamy.
A reminder that I'm pretty sure Nedra is also already married.
No.
Yeah, I was about to say no
Just
on
a
that one.
boyfriend.
And also, no.
No, you're thinking
No,
of Hidden
You're
Sky.
thinking of a grizzly.
There is a love interest
Ah.
that has not been touched on at all throughout the course of this campaign.
Yeah. I was kind of waiting for it to at least be mentioned.
Yeah, Nedra's not gonna bring that up in front of non-dragons.
Fair.
Valid.
Especially not a changeling.
Now, since that is the case, it might be best that the rest of you stick around as well, considering that one of you seems to speak for your liege, and the other two don't seem like they have anywhere else to be.
Meta, is he talking about us?
Yes.
Okay.
I'm just gonna look at Blitzkrieg at this point.
And say,
Like, apparently,
wrong server. Whoops. Oh,
like,
no.
and this is meta. Like, the look she is giving Blitzkrieg is like, what shall we do? And this is just in the most sarcastic way possible. What shall we do now, my liege?
Pulling a playbook out of the shit I was doing last week, eh?
You say that, and I just imagine you pulling the
I'm a very
"you
good friend
don't
in
say" voice.
I'm a very good friend in Rome.
Don't say!
I'm a very good
I
friend.
can just see her doing that voice, but with what you said.
I have a very good friend in Rome called Biggus Dickus. He has a wife, you know.
Yeah.
You know what her name is? Incontinental. Incontinental buttocks. That's it!
Did you find something
Throw him to
funny?
the ground very harshly.
I'm choking on mucus.
Welcome to my world.
That is not how I want to go out.
No. No.
Let's be real, Choji. You do want to go out choking.
But not on mucus.
Something that's probably the same
Crazy.
consistency. Probably something that's the same consistency. Anyway, these 7 seem to be trying to intimidate all of you to stick around.
Wait. Well, what?
Blitz! You haven't seen your child in this city since. You haven't seen them arrive at this location. You do not know where Mercury might be.
Oh, son of a bitch! I have a feeling he probably died in that fucking explosion, hasn't he?
No, he wasn't in the explosion area. However, he was at the grave. At the grave instead of the first, because I forgot the fucking T.
Furs. Not the Furs grave.
The first grave. Sorry, the first
Happy
tomb.
Furs grave to you.
Oh. Oh god.
Is there a
Meta.
realization dawning on you, Blitz?
Did Blitzkrieg forget another child again?
That's why he had so many, so that way if any of them died, it was the survival of the fittest. You know how it goes.
This man pulled a fucking 1800s.
Yeah,
I
except
realize
made the
this
mistake.
You guys
is
don't know
happening,
that I
but
have
my
a
brain
connection
ain't
to children
working.
too, because my dumb
Is
ass
there
helped name them.
Is there something wrong, Blitz Krieg?
I can't find the words for this.
Don't worry, Solar Spark has been said to be your spokes pony.
And you got Silver Pride, or Silver, as your muscle.
Silver
I
Spark
haven't
is
seen
made of-
Mercury
the two
since the
most evil
first
characters in the game
two.
are like your right and left hand mans.
Yeah, dude, Solar Spark was actively going for that kind of position,
Haven't
both
seen
for you
Mercury
and for
since-
Blitzkrieg. He
Okay.
is
I know.
amassing.
Wait,
He
what?
is amassing
I
powers
haven't
through
seen
the.
Mercury since the
That's cool.
first two.
Yeah, since you guys were at the first tomb, and then you guys got teleported out, and then... No, not teleported out, you guys snuck out.
I'm
You
so.
haven't seen
Oh
them.
shit, he's probably still in the first tomb.
He could have been, but remember, there were paladins
Which
of
got
agony
blowed the
at
fuck up.
first. No, it's still there. It's just there's fire there.
But the
Oh
paladins.
shit, he might be dead.
Because the
He
whole
might be
reason we
dead by
wanted
the hand of the paladins.
the whole reason we wanted the fucking distraction was to get the paladins away from the first tomb, so that we could fucking do the two things.
Yeah, but
First
then
tomb and the other thing.
Nedra and Blitzkrieg went into catatonic shock as they realized, oh no, we fucked up.
Oh no, we killed hundreds of people.
See, mine went perfectly according to plan.
Yeah,
Anyway,
with a gold Molotov.
Look, pardon me for going nuclear when time's called for it. All right.
anyway, so Blitz, you have not
Yes.
seen your son since the events. There is a good chance the captain that stands before you, or any number of his
Subordinate.
rank, could have played a hand in his death if he is dead.
I need to get to the first tomb.
Do you say that out loud?
Yes.
Very good. You'll be escorted by 2 of the Orbs of Agony around all the suffering. You see there are a lot of people still suffering the effects of, like, a good 10th of the city being destroyed and on fire.
Wow.
Meta, I feel like the fire is the least of their concern because, you know, Dragonland is basically on fucking fire anyway.
It actually isn't. There's actually
Shush.
only a very select few places that
And what
would be.
is...
You get my
Fire.
point? It's going to be hard.
Alright, so, Sully, you're stepping up towards the captain?
Yes.
Yep.
Now, shall we head north?
Why would I listen to you?
Why north?
I do believe I've been established as someone who speaks on behalf of the ruler.
You do speak on behalf, but you do not order. You may speak on behalf of the ruler. You may not order for the ruler. You hold no power here, Unicorn.
He's coming with us.
Nice.
This was he sent you with a couple of paladins of agony. You've gone towards the first tomb.
Oh yeah.
It's cool. I understand you're having a bit of time.
What is your job as captain of the what group are they?
Captain of the City Royal Guard. I
Hmm.
was entrusted to make sure that I silence interlopers.
Well, isn't that convenient? Because at the current moment, in the north, there is a potential interloper who, if she is successful in her ritual, will surely cause the deaths of many innocents who are currently citizens of the Dragonland.
Emotions for one of the paladins to move over to you. And he seems to just stare at this paladin. The paladin just stares back at him. It appears that you are a little bit geographically off.
Was it not north?
North is where the rebellion is. Northeast.
Where?
The mountains.
Northeast.
In the mountains. Yeah,
Yes.
I got it half right.
You got it? Yeah. Half right doesn't mean whole right. You send an army north to take out something, and northeast is where you need the army to go. It is not going to help you in any way,
Yep.
shape, or form.
Okay, so my character would not physically be able to make that mistake due to keen mind. So can we retcon
Yep.
that?
Sure. I would like to imagine that we don't retcon it just because you saw that explosion and there's a lot of shit happening right
Did
now.
Apple Dash get here?
He's been here for a
A
while.
while ago. He's just been listening.
Yeah, and he shows up on
Particularly
the
because he
stream
doesn't have
now.
a mic, because he's got a headset on the way, but the only mic he really uses is the one I'm using right now, so.
Fun fact, even though he's not
Wow.
talking, he is shown on stream. Because he joined. So there's just
Oh,
this
so it's
one
actually just-
person silent.
Alright, thank goodness his full name
He's
isn't
just
visible, right?
standing there,
I think his full name
Menacingly!
is...
menacingly.
Yeah, his full name is... Oh dear. That was at the start.
Moonlight shot.
Oh my god.
What?
Oof.
Broke bitch. So while I was reading out, this game is rated M for mature audience. It contains violent actions, coarse language. Looks at name.
The
Broke
course
bitch.
language was on screen.
Yeah.
I like how we're over 30 minutes in and you're just noticing that.
Whatever.
Makes it so much better.
Anyway.
It's rated M, they know.
Anyway.
It's on the thumbnail, probably, right?
Yeah, it's always the thumbnail.
Hmm.
It's been the thumbnail since I got too lazy to fucking change it to Discord.
find
I
it
mean,
funny
realistically,
my name actually shows up there.
you don't actually need the disclaimer at all.
I don't. I still have it just because.
It's
One
good.
I mean, the Jackass didn't need the disclaimer, but they still had it.
Their name was Jackass.
Welcome to Jackass. Today we're gonna set a warehouse on fire.
Yeah,
Welcome
that's
to
how I feel like this
Jackass.
campaign's
Today
gone.
we're gonna blow up a city.
I'm gonna ride a nuclear
This
bomb all
shows-
the way to the ground.
The show's name was Jackass. Of course, they didn't need a fucking disclaimer.
Anyway, so you
The guys
will
in Rico
retcon that.
made them.
My name is Silverlight, and today we're
Right.
blowing up a warehouse.
She is not an interloper. Just because we are here to serve and protect the city does not mean we are here to betray her. Does that make sense to you? little unicorn.
He called you little.
Infuriatingly so.
Good.
Infuriated horse noises.
If you plan on attacking her, you do so without our help. It may instead be our hindrance.
Meta, we should still probably kill them.
Later.
Meta, I don't think we're capable of doing that all at once.
We can kill them, but it would be...
We would need the whole party.
Yeah.
We would need the whole party, but like...
We would need the whole party, and also it would
And
be
the
difficult.
worst part...
It would lower our fucking resources.
I will also need to let loose.
Alright, so we're gonna move over to Blitz. Blitz, you were taken to the first
Boys,
tomb and to the chambers as you see all of the stuff that was owned by Lady Chimera is being taken down, put away respectfully, and there are checks notes. Opens the wrong thing while trying to check notes. There are 3 shrouds. With what look to be bodies underneath them. Who feels lucky?
Oh god.
What's behind curtain number 1? Is it the love of your life?
Highest I have rolled today is a 16. Every other time has been pretty much under 10. Not me.
As I have chosen a number between 1 and 6, which is your son. Who feels lucky to roll that d6?
I do.
Okay, Nedra.
Now,
Sorry,
it was not Nedra that said that, you twit.
Thank you for volunteering, Nedra.
How's my Nedra impression?
Your Nedra
Eat a
impression
dick.
was
Shitty.
not correct, and for some reason I said Nedra, even though my first thought was
You knew it
Silver
was a
Pride.
What the fuck?
Fuck you.
My first thought was Silver Pride. My voice said Nedra. The realization was Itsuki. In that order.
I knew it was 0 immediately, dog. What the hell?
Hey,
I'm a genius subterfuge.
you know what? I just realized why I'm probably not on the ball.
Yeah.
I gotta get my fucking coffee out.
Oh boy, more caffeine addicted people.
Excuse me, I have 2 cans a day.
Damn, we got
That is not an addiction.
Uh-huh. Tell that to 0.
Uh-huh.
Actually, no, I don't have 2 cans a day. I have 8 cans a week.
That is still more than 1 a day.
I have about 10 cans a week, but I don't always drink all 10 of them.
See, that's an addiction.
Now, I don't
that's fucking
always
hilarious.
drink all 10 of them. That is
Anyway.
not an
Yes, you
addiction.
hearing this? You remember when you were working at McDonald's?
Anyway,
Like, I just happen to buy 10 a week. Sometimes I have extras. Leave me alone.
so Atsuki, roll that d6.
Am I the only one that fucking robbed?
Wait, what? I was kidding.
Nope. Roll that d6.
You got this, Itsuki.
Okay, how about this?
Don't fuck me.
Roll it 0.
I'm not on roll 20.
Roll.
Oh my fucking god.
Get on roll 20, bro.
God
Did
damn
you
it. Fucking I'll
log
fucking
off
roll
of
it. It
roll
was
20?
a 3.
3. Alright, shroud number 1. It is not your son. Shroud
Oh,
number
thank
2
God. Oh, thank
is
God.
next.
I'll do it.
Alright.
Roll a fucking 3. We know a 3, isn't it?
Would it be a 1d6 minus 1 then at this point?
You know what? Fair, yes, it would be.
Wouldn't that be a 1d5?
Roll a d5.
I mean,
Slash
we were rolling
space
physical dice.
1d5.
Wait, why would it be a -1 though?
2.
Alright,
Okay.
the second one is still not your son. All right.
If
Someone
you're
roll a
rolling
d4.
physical dice, if you're rolling physical dice, it would be 1d6 minus 1.
Well, are we
Oh.
all rolling?
Choji,
No,
at least I
but,
can confidently say I will not be the one responsible for killing Mercury.
Not everyone's got a roll, but there's one roll that needs to be done. A d4, if
And-
you will.
Don't give it to Atsuki. Atsuki's gonna fuck it.
Yeah.
Atsuki,
Huh?
Atsuki said he'd be rolling first time, so now I want him to roll now.
No.
Yes, do it.
If
Do it.
you don't let me roll it,
This is the
Koji will suck your
consequences of
dick.
your actions. Shut the fuck up.
I don't want to roll it.
Roll.
Do
Hey,
it.
Don't fuck
hey,
around
hey,
and find out.
Hey, Atsuki.
Yeah.
Don't cast
If
check.
you really don't want to kill him, there is a thing that you can use that will
Don't-
guarantee success.
Do not use
Don't
Die of
let your-
Destiny for this.
Oh, well, thank God.
I'm
Don't let your mouth cast checks or write checks
Just
that your ass
roll the
can't
d4, you
fucking
dingus.
couch.
Fine. Fuck.
Alright, good news. None of these are your son.
Oh,
Oh,
Now,
that's the most
The what?
fucking I've been all
Silver.
day
Now, Silver,
and all week.
Wait, why? Why'd you say my name?
Ooh.
roll me a d3.
Why am I rolling a D3? Why, Ryder?
Roll a
And
d3.
he doesn't
Roll
have
it.
to answer that.
roll D3, you pussy.
That's a 2.
That's a 2. Alright,
Yeah.
so. So, Blitz.
Ow, I bit my lip.
You hear the sound of
Yeah.
death
Oh, great.
Hmm?
as both of the paladins are killed outright.
Oh, shit.
I think I know.
Your son and the other one that was with him come down from above, taking them out with some weapons that don't look like the weapons they came in with.
DFA!
They then
The chair! Give him the chair!
brush themselves off. Oh, you're still alive, Dad. Good to see.
Yes. Yes, I am.
Heck of an explosion out there. Is the attack starting? I didn't think it would happen so soon.
To tell the truth, the explosion wasn't supposed to be quite as big as it was.
It wasn't supposed to.
But,
Excuse me, Dad?
there was a miscalculation and we didn't check all the,
Wait, hold on. Does your dad even know
warehouses.
that we were gonna do an explosion?
No.
Uh-oh.
Mostly because we didn't even know we were going to do an explosion until it came to it.
Yeah.
Oh,
Me
right.
and Music didn't even know there was going to be an explosion.
We
right.
Well, I will say, it was to try to draw attention away from here.
Right. Well, it certainly worked. We were not looking in a good way. We did lose as he gestures for the 3. There are slaves that are currently working that are trying to keep their heads away from you guys to show that they are beneath you, Blitz, but they are currently packing up Lady Chimera's things and taking them away.
Wait, that again, please?
There are slaves that are currently still cleaning up the place, taking away Lady Chimera's things, and are just cleaning this area, not looking at you. Their heads are down to show that they are below you. But back to the group. Solo, while you're speaking, the captain looks towards the towards the first tomb. Huh. Betrayal it is, then. He looks back towards you. It isn't enough to have us on trial, is it? You're just going to kill us.
I'm
Oh
not
shit,
in the
are
loop
these
for whatever may
paladins linked?
I'm not in the loop for whatever may have happened. I'm sure there's a reasonable explanation that doesn't have to lead directly to violence.
Violence. You will not get any from us unless you actively go against Lady Chimera. If you tell us that you're going to do so, we will have course of action against you, but so far you have not given us any indication of such. Ignorance is bliss.
Plausible deniability.
What he said.
Hmm. I guess go about your duties then.
Our duty at the moment is not known. We have not been given orders by those who we see as superior to us.
Just
Go help
as an
with the
off,
disaster relief.
I was gonna say, just as an offhand remark and sort of serious, Nezra's just gonna say, no, you could always help with the wounded.
Do we look like
Get them back up.
healers? We are killers. Trained.
You are paladins. Are you not?
I thought they were rogues.
They are literally
You're
called
fucking
paladins of
idiot.
agony, you twit.
Oh, I thought we were talking to someone else. Sorry.
Nah.
No, we're not.
We had already used our power on those that were further in. That couldn't be easily saved. There's only so much you can do.
Fuck.
Direct healing isn't the only thing you can do to help a disaster relief.
We have done what we can.
Ah, yes, the Captian.
It is misspelled. Huh. I didn't
I
notice.
just, I just.
What if it turns out that's his name? Captain.
That's a fucking weird ass name.
You know what
That
sucks?
sounds
You
sounds
know-
like an excuse to leave it to me.
You know what? Fuck you guys. You get to see this real quick. Here,
Where
enjoy
are you putting it?
reading this. Go on.
Oh, what is this?
What?
It has
Go
just
on, read.
occurred to me that I have put from the top rope in the wrong fucking chat.
Wait, am I looking
Go
at
and read
Discord?
the Captians in there.
Oh, you'd have to
Where did
rename
you
each
put
and
it?
every single one of them.
Yeah,
Oh,
I
no.
thought I spelt Captain right, but whatever.
And then Silver Price picture card suggestion, music dash cawing MLP in Pompeii.
The next time
Yeah,
someone brings relevance to that, Captain, I will be giving a permanent -1.
oh,
Uh-oh.
So, this is your
Permanent,
warning.
like for the rest of the session or the rest of the game?
Permanent means permanent.
Oh,
Oh no, that
No,
includes
but
the next game.
what's the time frame for how long that
permanent.
not when it's applied? How long until we can go and point it out?
As I said,
A
Hidden,
different
next person
instance
to
of
bring
the-
it up. Anyway, I'm just gonna say that I'm not gonna fix it until I feel like I need to fix it. I had a burst of energy to make all of this. You better fucking hope that you don't lose that chance to have that, or you get theater of the fucking mind again.
Wait, what? What do you mean again? Happened
Good
before?
point. Good point. No one is yeah. Well, you were gone. I was doing theater of the mind for everyone. As soon as you're back, I've actually started putting effort. Anyway, speaking of which,
have to
can
hold all
Not even
someone
like battle maps or
stream?
anything.
Can someone stream for Blitz so you can see it?
Yeah. I'd tell Hidden to do it, but he's got no, not that. That
What do you mean I got?
yeah.
What
You've
are you
got
talking about?
worse internet than I do at this point.
Alright, anyway, so back to you, Blitz. Dad, you know that should have probably seen this coming. It's not the first time that people who have handled explosives wrong have done such a thing. This is a weird position to be in, that that's not right. You're not right.
And I agree. I have made mistakes,
That's a pretty big fucking mistake. We were meant to
which
take
I
over.
will make right.
Mum wanted us to take over without fear. What do you call that?
Oops.
That is, yeah. And
I remind him, this dude's the one with the prosthetic limb as well.
my actions are inexcusable.
Well, if you... As long as you are gonna have a repeat of this, I'm sure we can sweep it under some sort of family rug.
Oh yeah, this will never happen again. Definitely never happen again.
Switch to when you guys have the chance to blow up an entire city of demons.
Oh yeah, the idea with the whole like dropping something from the sky.
Anyway. Yeah, you see, I've had this idea of removing the cleric's powers since you mentioned that. So everyone can thank Atsuki for this one.
Oh, whoops.
Even though
It
he was
wasn't me.
even though he wasn't the catalyst of this explosion, he was the catalyst of this thinking.
Wait, what's going on because of the Tsuki?
Everything.
Yeah.
Everything.
I have a lot of ideas that are sometimes used against them. Like I have another
Anyway,
idea.
You
Uh,
killed with the fucking rod of
So
God,
how
dude.
many? Wait, hang on. Does that mean we just killed those paladins for no reason?
That is a strong possibility.
I only attacked because they attacked Nedra.
Actually, they attacked Blitz.
Oh, yeah, Blitz.
Also, we aren't
Yes.
there, so shut up.
Oh,
Right.
alright. Oh, yeah.
Well, regardless on what's happening, there was no information here that said anything about where they took Mom.
Actually, I have information on that.
Right.
She's in the mountains.
In the mountain? You're talking about the ruins? The ones
Oh,
that
which
have been
direction was it?
eviscerated?
North.
Northeast.
No.
Yeah, to the
East.
northeast.
Weast.
You're talking about the
East.
ruins that have been getting mined out?
Oh.
Fuck, I didn't press for more information.
Totally forgot about the fucking mine plot point.
Oh, this is actually not a
Is
bad
that-
book.
But yeah, I guess so.
That's probably where they took Mum. I'll get the information back
Is
I'll get the information back to the to the. He just kind of looks out the window towards where there is just this large dust cloud still sort of settling. I'll get this back to the resistance.
then one of the three fallen. As I
You know
like
how
to
many-
the three that
You
have
weren't-
passed.
You weren't there for it, but there was a horrible massacre the first time we were here. We were expecting death the second time we were here. There were 50 of us the first time. Most of us are haunted about what happened there. But, well, they get to rest now.
And they definitely do.
Anyway, we
Actually,
found a helm of teleportation. It is frowned upon, but that tyrant doesn't deserve to have all of her stuff in her tomb.
It's not even her team yet.
When
Oh wait,
Shut up, you're not there!
I wasn't
When-
speaking as Solar
Hmm.
Spoke.
when
Yeah.
you find her, don't give any chance of a body, Dad.
Ah.
Eviscerate it. Destroy it.
Wait a minute.
what was that
I
sound?
will. You have my word.
Meta.
What's your
Mhm.
Where's Choji's wife?
matter?
Or what's Green's wife?
She is
We know
somewhere
where
in the
she is.
mountains. With Lady Timera, apparently.
In the mine.
In the mines.
You do remember the plot point about the mine, don't you?
Yes, where you can, if you go there, you remember how you guys have been complaining about not getting any XP during this? If you do that, you'll get another 20k.
Plus the
Sweet.
100k that we're gonna get for Timira's debut.
Dude, that'll put us at level 19. God damn.
Cool.
Yeah. If
Goddamn.
we get, yeah.
I'll have a new war crime.
That is, of course, if we're successful on both counts. Knock on wood.
No. See, we get the 20k whether she's alive or dead, according
Hmm.
to. Not that she's worth any
Right.
less than experience, but
Hey, Ray, I have a question.
What's your question?
Does this the MLP world still works on like some logic like tectonic plates, right?
Yes.
Okay, I just thought of an idea on shifting tectonic plates and causing a war crime.
No, you have not. You could not
Okay.
shift a tectonic plate. There is no magic powerful enough to shift a tectonic plate.
Wish.
Nope.
Okay,
Not
then
even
I take.
Wish can only do so much before it becomes almost unstable. It has a chance for that to work, but it also has a chance for it not to work. For you to also, let's not forget, Wish has a monkey paw effect, and you'd most likely have that effect coming your way.
I was gonna say we get like say around a few dozen magic users and cast move Earth, shifting A bunch of
Atsuki.
Atsugi, a couple dozen would still only accomplish moving like a small dirt mound.
Yeah.
You do know that even the planet has problems moving its tectonic plates.
Whoa.
That's why earthquakes happen in places where the fault lines clash.
Mm-hmm.
Anyway.
That's why Britain's safe from that shit.
Anyway.
And yet you guys still can't get a decent sunny day.
I mean, they had
That
one
is true.
just yesterday, apparently.
Holy
Nope,
shit.
rain.
Oh, it must have been further north then.
Snow.
Snow.
How many?
Anyway. So, with that,
10 divided by 12.
That's why it really bugs me when they show like old England
they'll,
in like times of knighthood.
With that, Blitz, your son, along with the other surviving member, is gonna touch the bodies and teleport, and you'll be left in an empty room. One large painting is left of Queen Conflagration, the first to unite the Dragonlands.
Is the painting before she was evil?
She was evil.
Or is
Somebody
she
hasn't
wasn't,
been paying it.
was she?
Somebody
She was-
hasn't been paying attention to the lore dumps.
No,
Just
Blitz
because she is
probably
respected by
has.
all.
It's just he's currently having his brain fried from having a cold.
Yeah, which is the strongest goal I've ever had.
And to have his brain fried in universe as well, it's from the trauma of causing the whole thing.
Dash, I
Was
just
she
realized you
evil or was
messaged
she
me on
good?
Xbox.
Was she
What
neither?
did you say?
No, I said Dash. I just realized you
the
messaged me on
grand-
Xbox.
Dash isn't in the call anymore.
Yeah. In the grand scheme of things, she was good.
Fucking
But
leave.
in the grand scheme of things, she did a good thing. But she was evil.
She had a good accomplishment that she accomplished through doing bad things. Like
So she
Hitler
was doing
unified
bad things
Germany.
for the greater good. Okay.
Yep, he achieved the greater good by doing evil. And apparently, via the captain has just said that she is doing it again.
God damn it! Now all I can think of is like 7 video game villains who kind of had a point.
Oh.
Yeah.
Fucking game ranks.
Seems it would be disrespectful to damage that painting. I'm going to do nothing to it.
Well, no leader has ever taken that painting down.
But she's kind of revolutionary in a way.
She was the reason why pestilence was turned into a ring. She was the reason why the Draconian Empire was first founded. And she is the reason why the dragons are no longer slaves to a changeling.
Then what I will do is I will
However,
pay my respects to the painting.
however, she seems to be back to her old ways of murdering people to get her way. Anyway, a few servants are going to approach you.
Yes.
Lord, what would you like your room to be designed for? Price is no object. You rule, absolute.
I would like it luxurious.
Hmm?
Some
Yes.
purples and blues, maybe?
It will be done, our lord. Anything else?
That is all for now.
They will. They weren't looking at you for that. They were still looking at the ground, and they will now bow, kind of, and just crawl away.
And I will just say, you can walk normally if you want.
That they, while they're crawling, they kind of look at each other and they keep crawling. They don't trust that. They think that that's a trick.
That's their choice. Can't stop them.
They wanted to keep crawling.
They think it's a trick. Not that they wanted to. They just think that if they take that offer, they will be killed for it.
Yeah, that's understandable.
Back to you guys. As captain speaking. Is there anything you guys want to ask the captain?
Hmm.
Yeah, write that down.
No, not really.
Silver, anything you want to ask the captain?
I don't think I have anything to ask him. The way you ask me makes me wonder.
Atsuki, anything you want to ask?
Nah.
Nedra, anything you want to ask?
Yes.
Alright,
Oh.
what do you want to ask the captain?
Since when has leadership been decided politically?
Leadership has always been decided politically by those who have been in power. Maybe your family wasn't strong enough or influential enough to be part of that choice, but Lady Timera has been leading for some time. You might not have even been born at that point.
Okay. So, how exactly did she come to power?
Same way any powerful ruler would. She had the charisma and the power to back it up. She even stopped a plot brought about by, as the captain looks towards Solar, particular races who wanted to try and convince us that we were lesser. They
It's
followed
always been
They followed a creature of darkness. They said that they would bring his empire. We never met that creature.
it's always been my understanding that power in the Dragonlands has been claimed through battle. Is that not the case?
Battle is one of many ways, but you need to be intelligent on how you fight. Sometimes the battles aren't through bloodshed, sometimes they are through penmanship, sometimes through voice. Battles might be won by warriors, but they are also lost by them as well. Do you think you have what it takes to be both a warrior and a politician?
Do you?
I am but a god of a greater being
Jesus.
than myself. I am but a vessel of their absolute authority on this land. Their authority still reaches beyond your reach. Their word would have us kill you if she wanted, but she has ordered us not to. She has ordered us to make sure that this little rebellion, now that it seems to be a problem for the greater kingdom, to be resolved with the little amount of bloodshed possible. As the captain points towards where the explosion was, something she did not foresee was an act of terrorism on such a grand scale.
My bad? Meta. So, quick question. Who's got the highest death toll now?
Currently, considering that considering that the person who actually set off the fire, I believe, was Silver.
Yes.
It's Silver.
Who's got the highest death toll
I
on
don't
them?
have the highest.
Oh, good. Oh, good fucking lord.
So,
If we're
I'm so
talking
happy.
about who gave the order, it's you.
No, it was Nedra that
Sorry.
gave the order.
It was Ned. So then the highest death toll by
Silver
order
explicitly
is Nedra.
said, "Is that an order?"
Yeah. So the highest death toll that now does include kids again is Nedra.
So
By
happy.
order.
I'm probably
At
on the bottom of
a
the list now.
so I'm
whopping.
kind of
Yeah, and
associated
at
with that as
least
well.
this time, Nedra was only indirectly responsible.
Anyway.
What do you mean by directly?
Anyway. That your question has been answered. If the Lady Chimera is to die, we have orders to continue to protect this city until our own deaths by a warrior's hand. I'm not sure if I heard you
That
laugh
sounds
there, Sola.
No, I didn't laugh.
Okay.
that sounds oddly Viking-esque.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can mustard gas them inside their helmets. Neat.
And if you're thinking about attacking her, which I would hope you won't tell me you are, there are 270 more of us between you and her.
270? Fuck.
Yeah,
Mm.
you're not here for that, Blitz.
That's...
Each one of
I'm
them
just trying to wrap my head around that
strong as
mentally.
the last.
Oh crap! I almost fell off my chair.
I'm just trying to imagine that as tokens. That's why I'm like, fuck.
Well, considering that there's many battlefields and there's at maximum 60 on each battlefield, then yeah.
Oh, that's just even more to wrap my fucking hell.
There's 9 battlefields in total, with varying numbers on each of them.
Hmm.
That's that. I'm gonna stop thinking about that before my brain explodes.
Now, You four best be looking at going to the library. Maybe you'll be more use there. And whoever you are, as the captain looks towards you, Silver Pride. What is the name you're going for as the disguised dragon? Silver, are you here?
Yeah, not paying attention.
What was the name
Wow.
of your fake dragon person?
Yeah.
I never had a name for my
Yep. Well,
the character.
come up
the
with
dragon
one
disguise.
on the spot as the captain's asking for your name.
Matt, what do dragon names typically consist of?
Well, apparently we have Nedra here. So Nedra, how'd you get your name, Nedra?
What?
No one's fucking paying attention.
Something
am.
something
can
about
literally
how did
see them
Netra get her
looking up
name? I don't
gemstone cuts.
fucking know. Parents? Look,
And
I
I'm called
found a
Blitzkrieg.
gigantic fucking citrine rock the other day. All right, and I'm looking to see if it's worth anything to anybody.
Give me a second. I have a
Right
random
collector
name
hall.
generator for dragon.
So ironic. The person playing a dragon looking up gemstones.
I know. I thought it was like
Not
maybe for a
ironic,
character.
that's in character. What are you talking about?
Because you are not your character.
All right, let's see. I'm a black dragon.
Tyrone.
Oh my fucking
what?
god.
No, we are not naming him Tyrone.
Obsidian?
Get the fuck.
Obsidian Blackfire?
Also,
No, obsidian is a type of dragon though.
Yeah, there are
Obsidian is the
obsidian
name
dragons.
of another character.
Oh, it is? Alright.
Yes.
I'm thinking of
Hmm.
Black Rock, okay? I can't use Onyx. What else is black?
Basalt. Basalt would be a great name for a dragon. It's a volcanic
The
rock.
Stormflare.
Jesus fucking Christ.
Why is everything about storms with you?
I love storms. Whenever there's a thunderstorm, I watch out my window. I love that shit.
I sleep through thunderstorms because they make me sleepy.
I sleep through power outages because they make me bored.
God damn it.
Jesus. How to admit you're addicted to the internet. All right. I'll probably just go with Basalt. Sounds like a decent enough muscle name.
Yeah, you got Basalt and then your brother Pepper. Or some shit.
Basalt and
Fuck.
Paprika.
Or coal.
Basalt and
Do the Coltrane.
Yeah, coal.
I am
No.
So, what name are you going with?
No, it's not in character.
So
going
wasn't
to
it?
the Coltrane, so I'm going to do with Basalt.
Alright, well, say it in game.
Hold on. What was the question? Did he just say, "What's your name"?
He says,
Yes.
and who are you?
Wait, he's not on the list. Goes
Silver
to the
in
block.
disguise
Yes.
is going to say Basalt.
Basalt. Are you insulting my intelligence?
That's my name. I'm just gonna laugh at this. You can say, that's my name.
The biggest, whitest dragon here says, "My name is Basalt." Fucking idiot.
Oh god, please do not do an I am Sparta moment.
This
My brain
is
can't handle it.
Cake Town.
Are you insulting my intelligence? He's staring at you.
Oh, ow, 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 ow.
Huh?
I crack my knuckle, but then muscles start to shift really bad.
Ah, ew.
I can literally see my hand muscle just moved.
Stop that.
Oh.
Stop that. No bueno. No bueno.
So,
I like
Amanda,
how
he
you
has
spell
does he have
captain.
True Sight or some shit like that?
No. Why would
Who
these
the
guys
fuck
have true
said
sight?
that?
I don't know. Then why is he saying, "Are you insulting my intelligence"?
He is saying that. How do you want to retort?
My mother named me that.
Right, a quick math thing. I actually like how you spell captain. It's satisfying to look at.
My mother salt.
You
me with
mentioned
the
it.
salt.
He mentioned it. He
You
mentioned
mentioned
it.
it, Ryder.
Hey, I'm saying I like it.
He brought it up. He
Yeah,
brought attention to it.
Yeah, I know. He brought attention to it, though. Like,
Wait, attention to what?
we all knew the consequences.
Wait, I'm confused. What's happening?
If Ryder backs out now, he's never going to live it down with the rest of us.
I am so confused. What's happening?
Because Riot threatened to give a negative
so-
one
A
stat.
permanent negative one.
Yeah.
I will say that was in anger, so I will be removing the -1 at the end of the year.
Oh, good. So it only applies for this session. Well,
Nedra, you got a spare negative thing to -1, right?
I will tell any of you if you try and use this, I will just give you all permanent disadvantage.
I don't even know what's happening.
Wow. Jesus
oh,
Christ.
neat. I get to roll attacks normally.
Wait, I'm
I
confused.
will give you double disadvantage.
Fuck.
I'm
I say especially go fuck yourself.
Wait, why are we getting disadvantage?
Oh,
You're
my
not.
We aren't.
Anyway, unless someone brings up a particular thing, I'm not giving myself a -1.
God.
I am so confused right now.
Fuck. Okay.
Anyway,
Just don't think about it. And you'll be fine.
I can't
by
think about
laws
it.
of fuck me, I'm gonna continue the session.
Okay. Let's get back to the game.
Nuts.
Can I roll an insight to figure out why he's saying that?
Sure, roll an insight.
And here's where my shitty ass insight does fuck all to help me.
Would you like my assistance? Or better yet, me rolling? You know what? I'll roll separately.
I don't think it can help you.
I got a 15.
Righty-o.
Wait, can I give him a key
I
inspiration?
might be able to
Wow,
gain
my
something.
bonus is almost that.
You
I
cannot
think.
give an Atsuki inspiration. That would be loud, and they would hear it.
Yeah, I'll be like, hey, there. I'll do the bird.
Nick,
Back,
inspiration.
pat.
You son of a bitch. We're rolling for stealth.
Thank God. 13.
Alright, so Solar, this is clearly just to see if they trip up. Silver, you're not quite sure why he's asking, but you think at best he's trying to call some sort of bluff right now. Because Black Dragon called Basalt. Are you trying to be a Nick John Smith, the most generic of generics?
That's why we
Nick
specifically
John
avoided
Smith.
like Onyx and Obsidian.
They all would have been too generic. It's like the John Jacobs.
Jingle
And the Jingleheimer Schnitz.
Yeah.
You could have
Exactly.
gone with
If those-
that and it would be more believable.
Those names aren't quite used so often anymore. Schmidt
You
maybe
could
a
have
little
called
bit.
yourself. You could have called yourself Jingleheimer Schmidt, and they'd believe that that's your name. But the
But I'm not
fact that,
Jewish.
but the fact that you, the fact that you went, oh, I'm a Black Dragon, Blackstone, Basalt. I'm Basalt. He's sitting there like, are you fucking with me? What's your real name?
Hey,
All right, fine. It's Tyrone. What? Yeah.
Yeah, go for it. Go with it. Sit down.
It's
My name's-
Nadrone.
No.
Just say in a deep voice. My name's Tyrone.
He always
But-
speaks in a deep voice.
My name's Dyronius. I don't even fucking know on that. That was bad. I already regret saying that.
My name's Tyronius.
My name's Tyronius.
Jaquavius.
You can match any two fucking names together and it would count as a proper name for
Chiqualeonale.
Dude,
that
you could have
demographic because
you
that's
could have
how they
done your
name their
name.
kids.
You could have done your real name, and they would they would have believed that.
They don't know who the fuck Silverpride is.
No, like that he could have said fuck
Tyrannus.
Tyrannus, and they'd believe that.
Extemper
as the name.
Tyrannus.
But he went with Basalt. So I'm just waiting to see if he sticks to his guns or if he's gonna change his answer.
Silver just goes, what the fuck am I saying? Jesus Christ, I'm stumbling over my own fucking words lately. Silver's just going to, in disguise, shrug his shoulders and just say, they weren't very original.
Roll me a persuasion check.
Oh.
That would be a deception.
Do
Well,
you remember
technically
what they
it's true
said?
because
They said ignorance is bliss for them. They don't need to know more than what they need to make sure that they've got down in their reports.
that's a 25.
Alright.
Oh, you also have a.
He looks at you. And you hear within your mind. A silver tongue like that. We'll play by your rules.
Is that a message or sending or whatever?
It was definitely a spell.
What
You
do
could probably roll
mean?
Arcana.
Definitely is. Arcana, I would have fucking recognized that. I'm half spellcaster.
I'm not a spellcaster,
Can I get
says
a-
the half-caster.
I said half spellcaster. Can I get advantage on this because, like, I am a paladin? I do cast spells, and I'm around two
No.
of them.
Wait, are we all there?
That's a 17.
That
Do I
was
recognize
sending.
the spell? It was sending.
Yeah. So you could reply with 25 words. Or less. If you don't want to reply at all, you can just say so.
My name's Jeff.
Oh yes, Jeff the Jack. Anyway, do you want to reply, Silver? Silver.
I'm thinking.
Jesus Christ. You
Do
could've
sound
said that
effects
you're
work
still
with
thinking.
sending? Because
Do
in
sound
my
effects
mind,
work with sending?
the only thing I'm thinking of is the fucking
Dial it.
across the Spider-Verse Miguel O'Hara sound effect.
I don't even know what the fuck that is.
That fucking damn. Is it that?
Let me see if I can. Probably.
Are we
You're not
trying
very
to
good
do
at replicating
Pac-Man dying? Because that's what that sounded like.
I think I could fucking do SFX with my voice. I can barely do my own fucking voice.
I hope I'll play Pac-Man.
Okay, Ryder. So what did he say in sending?
He said, if we're gonna do it that way, we'll play by your rules. He knows you're bullshitting.
What? Did he have an insight higher than that?
He's a fucking captain of the guard. Of the Royal Guard.
Also a paladin. It's likely that he has Zone of Truth and didn't tell anybody.
No, you
No, I
guys
wouldn't know
would
if
have
Zone
had
of
to-
Truth was active.
Yeah.
I'm a paladin too. I would know.
Truth is a very obvious spell.
Plus, all of us already experienced zone of truth, so we know what it feels like. Why did it get so?
Silver's not going to go and respond.
Anyway.
Well, I heard a Fluttershy guess.
Anyway. So.
I don't know how that happened.
Alright. That does come into the stream, by the way. And it does show that you're playing that. So everyone knows who's doing it.
Wait, what?
Everyone knows who
Bruh.
knows. Yeah. Anyway. So. With that. Is there any other questions, Nedra?
No.
Alright, cool. They will go to start heading off as a group of Crimson Fangs will appear through teleportation means, and
Handy.
Mercury, who is wearing a helm of teleportation. Crimson Talon is with them, and Crimson Talon points towards the captain with his guard around him. Round them up. Prepare for execution. And the captain kind of just looks towards the rest of the party.
They're just gonna shrug. Nothing to do with me.
Sorry, this is all on you.
The captain's going to draw his weapons because the dragon just said that has nothing to do with her. And that means the other paladins of agony are also going to draw their weapons.
Hold on.
Alright. All the 7 Crimson. Fuck, not Crimson. Scarlet. Oh, who do we lose? We lost Suki.
Sorry, my thing was acting up.
The 8 Scarlet Fangs and the 5 Paladins are still with their weapons raised, ready to fight, but they're looking at you now.
Shit, I didn't think past this, obviously.
Hey, neither did Nedra. Nedra just said had nothing to do with me.
Just use your intimidation and tell them no.
That would be bothersome.
Full out rolled up.
That would have negative effects that I would prefer not to deal with.
It's a little late with the whole blowing up the building thing.
You weren't. You two weren't there. Solar
The
and
paladins.
No, we're talking a minute away.
Yeah, but Solar and Atsuki were off doing a smaller fire, setting a smaller fire, whilst the rest of the party set off a fucking, like...
Tactical nuke.
Strike.
No, more like the mother of all...
Not intentionally, but that's how it unfortunately went down.
The explosion
We essentially set off a mini nuke is what happened.
What about Hellbomb?
Or like...
A Hellbomb?
It wasn't a Moab. The Moab's like... Oh god, what was it? Yeah, I was gonna say much larger. It's the mother of all bombs. That was like maybe a 500-pound bomb.
a reminder that nuclear explosions are measured in kilotons of TNT. Meanwhile, alcohol isn't even as
The mother of all
alcohol is
bombs
just
isn't
alcohol.
even as explosive as TNT, and there probably wasn't even like 1,000 pounds of alcohol in there. So, you know,
Yeah.
it wouldn't have
I
been
took in 5 gallons of
too
alcohol
big.
for myself. I remember it was alcohol of what was it called again? Alcohol of what's it called? Oh yeah, 5 gallons of Everglow.
Yeah. Okay, so probably too soon, but Ryder, this.
Yeah, it seems.
Yeah. Bit bigger than that.
That
Just a little bit. Remember, it was the size. It is the exact same size crater as what happened in Peru.
Well, damn.
I think it was Peru.
Oh, well, that explosion, it could be heard for miles.
The one
Yeah, the
that
blast not
most
Yeah.
explosions can. Reminds me of that time MythBusters put a bunch of fucking explosives in a cement truck.
Sorry,
Ah.
it was not Peru. It
That
was
explosion
Beirut.
was. Yeah, the Belarus explosion.
Yeah. A reminder.
That was devastating, but at least it kind of looked cool.
Reminder. It was this big.
What actually made that explosion?
It was
Just a
fertilizer.
fireworks factory.
Nope, it was fertilizer.
No,
Ah.
it like
Oh,
the
shit.
initial was fertilizer, but there was a whole fucking warehouse of unstable explosives next.
No, it was just fertilizer. You know how
It was
explosive
fertilizer. Fertilizer
fertilizer?
generates fucking methane.
Well, methane.
And just to think, farmers fucking spread that across their fields.
Blah, 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 fire, ammonium nitrate, which is a thing used in oh hey, it's Megman.
Yep.
Explosion.
Anyway, let's go back to the game.
Mhm.
Yes.
So Solar. Center stage, waiting for you to stop these ones from cutting each other's throats.
Yeah.
And I'm not even there to intervene.
Yeah.
Nedra's gonna just raise hand. Perhaps I should rephrase that. Their vendetta, not mine.
Yeah. These ones are willing to not fight. And any violence now would be a waste of resources.
Certainly seems like they're ready to fight for their lives.
So don't threaten their lives.
These are the exact same creatures that follow that infernal woman. Tell me again why they should live. Do you know what sort of pain they have wrought?
Because
lives
killing
they've
them now
ended?
would make it harder to kill her.
You should listen to the little unicorn. He is right.
Don't patronize me, I'm saving your life here.
You ended a lot of them, or a lot of lives already. Why are you trying to save mine?
I've already said it's a waste of resources.
And it's a waste of resources letting them feed themselves.
a waste of oxygen trying to talk to you idiots.
And Nedra's just lost all respect from the,
That was probably meta.
I didn't hear no meta.
Yeah, valid.
And
Did
with
my
my
mic not
turn
pick
as
it up
well.
again?
No.
Fucking
No,
damn
we
it.
didn't hear meta.
There's only so many times I'm gonna let that slide. Let this be one last lesson to you all. If you say something and don't have meta at the beginning or end when you say it, and if I don't hear a meta, it sticks. But for
That
now,
is
Nedra,
why I have a clear indicator between speaking in and out of character.
but Nedra, I will
Voice
let you
acting.
slide for this one.
Voice acting is more like Leviosa.
Alright, well.
But the only reason why I'm letting it slide is because I'm letting it slide. If I didn't want to let it slide, it seemed like when I was about to say you lost all credibility with the resistance, you seemed to want to backtrack. Anyway. They want us dead. We will fight to our last breath.
Yeah. And Nedra's just gonna look to the resistance at this point and say, just put him with the nobles.
Use. Right. In that case, Captain, you will wait for your execution with the nobles. We shall not die. Also, it does look like Mercury's ready to throw hands as well, by the way. It doesn't look like Mercury is trying to be a voice of reason. He seems to have as much hatred towards the Paladins as Crimson Fang.
Look, from what they've told me, their duty is to protect this city, not kill us. Maybe you.
Their duty is
But not
done.
us.
Their duty is done. Their duty was over the moment that they slaughtered innocents. The moment that these creatures killed my family.
Then let the people decide their fate.
He points to the people that are on the ground. The people that are currently so deprived of resources that they are left in the streets like this. Reminder, they don't know who set off the explosion. They don't know of the explosion because Mercury didn't have a chance to explain the explosion. He most likely just got ordered to be sent here with some of the resistance.
Would I be able to notice a change of expression from Mercury when that's mentioned?
His eyes shift, but his eyes are darting from like you and Nedra and that back to the potential that he'll need to fight to survive. What was it that you said, Nedra? It was.
I forgot already.
What was it you said, Nedra? You must fight to stay in power.
No. I stated that claims to power typically end in fights.
And his claim is to our very life. Should I not have the right to fight?
There's a great fight ahead of us. Do not waste your time with these ones.
Great fight ahead of you. Where?
Wouldn't you like to know?
That is what I'm asking.
Wait, who's it
Crimson
that's
Fang-
even speaking?
Captain. Crimson Fang will
No,
speak up now.
no. why do you always reply with something that's just the equivalent of
The
no,
Crimson
you?
Fang will speak up. There will be no more fighting for you. You shall lay down your arms and you shall find peace with the guillotine. Oh, by the way, Blitz, you can move at any point. So if you want to be making your way back, since you're in the room
Yeah,
yourself.
I'm gonna do that slowly.
Yep. Cool.
I'm just like enjoying the show right now.
Are you with us or against us?
Nedra knows this as one of Blitz's kids, right? From earlier.
Mercury
Cool.
is the one that's currently is a rogue, but Crimson Fang is the current acting leader of the Scarlet. Sorry, Crimson Talon is the current acting.
I
I
told you
made
the
a
names were too
mistake.
similar.
Yeah, I made a mistake. Anyway, Crimson Talon is
The acting
apparently
leader of the
is the acting leader of the
Scarlet
Crimson.
Fangs.
So yeah, the Scarlet Fangs.
Nedra's just said, "No, I'm with Blitzkrieg, who is the heir apparent to the throne right now."
These monsters took my family, slaughtered them like animals, and you expect me to forgive and forget? You expect me to let them live? You expect the families that saw their loved ones die because of these vile creatures before us just
They
said
will
that...
answer for their crimes, not at your hand, but at the hand of your rightful leader.
And what if she's dead? We haven't heard any information that says that she is alive. All we know is that...
Gonna look at Solar Spark. Yeah, would you mind explaining this? I'm a little fuzzy on the details.
All we know is that there's currently a goose chase trying to find her. They could just be lying that she is alive.
Who are you referring to?
Scarlet Fang.
Right.
Yeah, the leader of the Scarlet Fangs.
Hey, Meta, can I ask something about this?
What are you asking?
Is Scarlet Fan like a notable figure, right?
Yes.
Choji's wife.
Choji's
Would
wife and head of
The rebellion.
the rebellion.
And if you want to know if she's alive, wouldn't like sending or using legend lore work to verify since you
No.
Not necessarily
She's not of
legend
legendary.
lore.
She's not of legendary import. Not
What
yet,
about-
at least.
What about sending?
I mean, you could try. We haven't been able to get through to her.
Huh.
Except that was all meta, so...
Yeah. Also,
could-
also scrying as well. That I was about to suggest.
Yeah.
But,
You could try that if you want, Atsuki. You could try that right now if you want.
Last time I tried something, it monkey pawed me.
Well, that's up to you if you want to try. Anyway.
You scare me sometimes.
Good.
Excellent.
Listen to your friends, Longma. They have the right idea. You won't win a fight against us. Let the people of this land decide our fates. I am sure they will be much more accommodating to have such power on their side. Regardless on how many insignificant lives we snuffed.
Damn.
Just shut up. You're not helping yourself right now.
I never needed to help myself. I will defend this
I need to go
land.
blow my nose.
with this situation taken care of,
That
I
snowman
have
needs
other
to blow
business
his
to
carrot.
attend to, as I will start to leave.
Alright, cool.
And I'll be heading towards the library.
Yep.
Nedja is just gonna keep herself like firmly planted between the captain and the Scarlet Fangs.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, cool. Blitz is blowing his nose. So we're just gonna move over to Solar, who's gonna get there.
Mm-hmm. So are the nobles still in the,
Yep, so is Abeloth.
hmm,
Abeloth is currently talking to them.
yeah.
Sorry.
Very civilized.
Alright. Sola, it is good to see you again.
Hmm.
What news do you have?
None of the forces were quite ready for fucking hell, power to be traded over so quickly.
Of
Rather
course they are.
infuriating. About this ritual that was mentioned before.
What about it?
I need more information on it.
His head twitches as he
Take what
gets
it's
his
going
book
to
out.
result in.
And he goes through the book. And the ritual was not something that I am privy to anymore. It was wiped, unfortunately. But what I can remember is that there was a great artifact created. A building-sized artifact. It harnessed the power of something to create a vacuum that would suck in a certain type of power.
Hmm.
Have the paladins
My
been
God,
dealt
is he
with?
Vox Machina-ing us?
Have
Sorry.
What the fuck do you mean?
It was a whole
I-
thing from Vox Machina, one of
Hmm.
Matt Mercer's. It was, I think, season 1 was where they were trying to revive someone by sending a bunch of sacrifices through somewhere.
Nah.
Hmm.
Also, I
Not
want it on
ring-
record that that is just another way of saying, is that an insert reference here reference?
Yeah.
Remember,
Yeah, it was
everyone,
my thought.
nothing is original.
Every single sentence is just a remix of the dictionary.
Once you've read the dictionary, every other book is a remix.
Until you realize that the dictionary
That
doesn't
hurts my
contain names.
face.
Anyway,
Get a stronger face. Shit.
So, what information I have gathered from them, though, is that it is in the mines. Though it's unfortunate I cannot seem to get my eyes in to see Lady Timira. Some barrier is stopping anything from getting in. A rather large dark zone.
This is all ice. Fuck.
Did they tell you how long it would take?
The ritual? They don't know.
course. Where would they be?
Lady
that useful?
Timera was not able to trust any of them. She did not trust me either.
But a wise decision from her part.
Yeah,
That's because
I was
she knew
thinking
that
exactly
she
the same
couldn't
thing.
trust him beforehand because she betrayed him a long time ago as Queen Conflagration.
I thought that was Angus.
What?
Queen Conflagration sent Angus to betray.
Yeah, to keep her secret of all the things she's done.
Yep, and her real name.
Yep. Also, isn't she the one who's also editing his memories?
Yep, and oh boy, is that still happening.
Oh shit.
Because he does
Maybe-
not have the ring of mind shielding anymore.
Oh.
That's why I'm curious why he took his fucking book out of the goddamn case.
Because that doesn't stop it.
Yeah.
That's only to stop people from getting the book. Things are getting more hazy. I seem to be having more issue remembering. It is a problem I cannot pick without magic items, but I don't think you would be so privy as to give such things to me.
Voice is getting more and more muffled on my end. Give me
It
a
might be because you're trying to pull an accent or something like that.
Is this better?
Not just.
God, no.
Oh god, he's deep throwing his mic.
Jesus fucking Christ. Did you turn the gain to like 300?
No,
Randy
I
fucking
just
ate
moved.
the mic.
I just moved the mic right next to my face, and I was just like, "Is this better?"
Ah.
Oh, I just sat on my nut. Oh,
Wait, which
That's on YouTube.
Hey, hey,
Which nut?
Choji,
Both.
Choji, did it take your mind
What?
off having a cold?
no, it made it worse.
Now he has pain in two places.
That's okay,
Anyway.
Choji. You're not the only one who sat on a nut in the last 24 hours.
Oh,
Oh, that hurts.
Anyway,
pathetic.
pathetic.
Let's
You
continue.
got something you want to talk about?
What, nuts?
No. Someone just said pathetic. It's like someone into fucking.
I would never have such an issue, and that is all I will say.
Oh god.
Yeah, at least nothing popped.
Oh god.
No balls! Anyway, let's continue.
Anyway, yes, let's continue. I'm just trying to remember what the fucking thing is. Anyway, so he's gonna drop the book and he's gonna sit down. Oh, well, you're going to have to head out soon to stop her, right?
Most certainly.
Right. You'll have my help if needed.
Meta.
Oh, my
Had.
help be.
No, have.
Okay.
Yeah. You'll
Otherwise, that's fucking bug.
you'll have my help if needed, but fear something is terribly wrong. He's gonna try and grab the book again and sort of drag it over to him, and he's gonna open it. And he's gonna keep casting spells on the book to try and stop the the removal. It seems like he's a little bit out of it now, because he is currently casting spell after spell to try and stop the book from being erased.
Meta. maybe go and get the Ring of Mind shielding back to him.
Yeah.
Eventually.
Eventually.
I want to return it to him now.
Yeah, well, you're not there, so
And you don't know
Blitzkrieg,
the thing.
you see a standoff between the Paladins of Agony and what looks to be the Scarlet Fangs with the with Crimson Talon at the forefront, death staring the captain, whilst Nedra is in between the two of them, just like keeping them at least a good 30 feet away from each other because Nedra has insane speed.
Nedra
I'm
got
just
the
gonna
1 a.m. cat zoomies.
I'm just gonna let out a soft sigh and say, "What happened now?"
Crimson, Nedra, do you want to speak, or will you let Crimson Talon speak first?
I'll let Crimson Talon speak first, and then I'll fact check.
All right.
Hmm.
So Crimson
Debate
Talon will say, "Finally, you're here, Blitzkrieg. These monsters, they want to live after what they have done to family after family. They do not want to suffer the guillotine for their atrocities against women, men, and children alike that were slaughtered by not only the hand of the warlords, but of their own. These creatures do not deserve a trial by any means other than death. And yet they seem to have convinced the rest of the group that they are worth something. Will you let this stand?"
Yeah, since nothing in that statement was technically factually incorrect, Nedra's just
Hey.
gonna stare motherfuckerly at Blitzkrieg at this point.
There is something that's untrue in my view, but I'm not there to object.
I don't think
you-
I'm there.
right.
Am I there? I don't know.
Yeah, you are.
You are there.
Oh, I am?
Yep.
Yes, you didn't go anywhere,
Oh yeah.
and that's why.
I said,
What's his
you
name is
sent
losing
an
his
image
mind.
saying, "This is what I'm doing." You're eating popcorn right now.
Oh yeah.
What's
I
up,
was thinking. I was more so saying that like I'm watching the whole thing unfold in D&D. It's funny.
Yep. So, what do you want to say, Blitz? You can see
If
the...
Captain's guards did also try to kill me,
He did not try to kill you.
no, one of his guards did. One of his the other
Yeah.
paladins of agony.
Which was before, you guys took over the place.
God, it's adorable.
Oh God, this is gonna be an awkward decision.
As the captain says to you, "You can make whatever choice you want. But remember that this creature that seems to have hatred doesn't understand the greater good. You do, don't you, Blitzkrieg? Do not listen to him. Listen to the passion of the people. Kill
Nedra's
all
gonna
of them.
cast silence on the area around him.
Roll
And I'm
initiative.
talking the captain of the guard.
Yep. Oh, the captain of the guard who wasn't talking just then.
Oh,
Yeah.
maybe.
Maybe.
Wait.
I need a yes or a no.
Never mind. Yeah, never mind.
Alright, cool.
And if he wasn't talking, then why would I cast it?
Because it was the captain of the guard who was trying to convince that all 5 should be put to death by guillotine.
The captain of the guard was trying to get us to die?
No.
I was gonna say the captain of the guard was trying to get himself
So-
killed. What?
I mean, the captain of the guard hasn't been giving any reason why he shouldn't be. He's just, but he has been saying to the Crimson Talon that he's a spiteful little bitch, basically. And Crimson Talon has basically said to you, these people had killed so many families, including his own. They should not be allowed to live. They should not be given a trial where they can be given a chance to be seen as anything more than what the monsters they are. They should not be given a personality.
I'm gonna ask Crimson Talon, was it these that killed the rest of my children?
Crimson Talon goes to speak, but the captain cuts him off.
Okay.
I would like
I'm
to
just gonna turn
interject before he says anything. There were 300 of us before some of us died. It is impossible for them to know who killed who.
He out of line, but he's got a point.
Yeah, you do have a fair point there.
He falconed you.
And ask me
However-
this. I'll let you go first.
However, I am sure you could find out who did, if you ask the right questions before they start attacking.
Fuck, now I've got to think of what the right fucking questions are.
The captain did point towards
Edris
Crimson Claw when he
gonna
said
speak
before
up
they
here.
start attacking.
Edris gonna speak up here directly to the captain this time. You said your duty is to this city, correct?
It is, but my duty is not to die in a...
Was the Kinzoku
execution.
family in the city when this crusade started?
Why would you need to know, Nedra? Why would you
Because
need to
that,
know?
if your duty is to this city, what reason would you have to leave? Is my point.
I see no reason why I would
If the
leave.
Kinzoku family wasn't in the city, it could not have been any of the guards here. Correct? I don't think Ryder was expecting me to use my brain. It's not something I'm generally known for.
This war has been raging on. We have been cycled out. Again, the right questions can be asked. The answers
Was any
might not be your favorite
Was-
to hear.
was any of my bloodline in this city during that time?
Yes. Your wife.
Okay.
And
What
her
about
family.
my children?
Yes, she was. Her royal guards helped her out. Got most of them out, one by one, very quietly. Not quite enough for some.
I just need to quickly remember the death toll of my family.
Needed to see the number of kills. The KD ratio.
Where did I put this?
You pinned it.
Oh yeah,
You pinned it in DMs.
I should put it in my character sheet.
Righto. Inky, passed. Minnie, alive.
Sylvia's. Like, Inky's passed, Minnie's alive, Ardent. Oh, I need to quickly ask you something.
Yes.
Oh, hold on, Bumper's passed.
Yep.
I was going to ask if with the Spyro and Stormmelon,
Yep.
I was going to ask, could have we changed Stormmelon being the one that had passed and Spyro being the one that is alive?
Nope.
Damn.
Again, I
Oh,
believe
well,
my
it was
words
off mask.
I believe my words were thank Atsuki for having Stormmelon alive.
Fuck you,
what?
Atsuki!
Wait, what? Wait, what happened?
It was like 7 or so sessions ago that this happened.
Wait, what happened?
Don't worry.
When we were deciding which one of out of Stormmelon or Spyro would live, and you said,
like,
I hope Stormmelon lives?
Yeah.
You have a kid named Stormmelon?
Oh my god.
Yes, I also had
Anyway.
one
So, what is
called
your question?
Spyro.
What is your
I'm
question?
pretty sure I helped name like 80% of Choji's kids.
And I killed
Yes, you did.
50,
Anyway.
and I killed 50% of them.
And Ryder killed half of them.
Anyway, the question is,
I just picture.
Fuck, what was his response real quick again?
You were gonna ask a question. He just said you better ask the questions before they attack, but you might not like the answers.
Did Scarlet have our children with her?
As said, she had them move to the north, one at a time. Not all of them made it, though.
About 50% of them did.
Yes.
Did any of your men have a hand in their demise?
That is a broad definition. What is my men?
Did any of the Paladins of Agony have a hand in their demise?
Of course they did. But again, 300 of the finest soldiers known to Draconian kind, given more power than we had beforehand. How do we know who did what if our memories, our being, is intertwined?
That is a good response.
Doesn't that mean they're all guilty? Meta.
I mean, that
How
makes sense
many?
there, right?
How many have fallen to your men?
Are you talking innocent? Those who never picked up a weapon? Or are you talking resistance? Those who
In
did?
total.
In total. Most you would not believe, but the warlords had more of an effect than we did. However, those who were in the city, that was our jurisdiction. And I reveled, as my men did, in following the orders to a letter.
How many lives did you take?
Personally, how do we know that answer if we do not know ourselves anymore? I would have to guess.
But they said they enjoyed killing them. I'm pretty sure that's these guys are really fucking evil flag.
Yeah, they're evil, and
Like unapologetic,
Yep.
unapologetically evil.
Yeah. If I had to guess, I would say personally 41. And one of them was a tipping point for me.
Which one was that tipping point?
It was when I took royal blood. I was made a captain for it.
Taking royal blood is inexcusable. How old was the blood that you had spilled?
You expect me to know age. I only knew race.
Were they old or were they young?
They were definitely young.
Matter doesn't matter.
They were definitely young. Not old enough to have had a full life.
And you decided to snuff it out.
Oh, no. I decided to follow orders. Isn't that right, little soldier boy? As he looks towards the Crimson Talon. Crimson Talon is still waiting because he doesn't want to get beaten the shit out of by Nedra. He's heard of the things that Nedra did at that one fort. He ain't about to see what happens when Nedra attacks.
The guillotine is a bit luxurious for you.
Oh, so you're going to kill me yourself, are you?
Heads will roll at the block,
Not today.
but not by my hand, as I look towards Nedra and be like, would you like to be the headsman?
I mean, not today.
Make the execution public.
You could make it public here, in front of all these people. Do they want to know what we know? What we surmised that you did? I could beckon it out, belch it out now. Let them all know that you are terrorists and killed family members of theirs.
Meta. Oh no. Ow, my jaw. Ow, fuck. Ow.
My jaw's been hurting too. I'm a bit drunk for this.
Oh, someone's passed out. I think it said you passed out.
No, wait.
Then who the fuck was snoring?
You did you fucking barely.
Oh, that was just me breathing out.
Oh shit! All right.
I am not congested.
Ugh.
Don't worry. It sounds like I'm congested 24/7. When I listen to these recordings back, I'm like, oh, that's what I sound like? It's atrocious.
Same. I'm way fucking.
Oh, I
I'm way
know.
more nasally.
Dude, it's really
Recording
weird.
in my
Like
head.
I think that's just a product of like the accent though.
Anyway. I don't want to be rude, of course. After all, you are the new leader. But he looks towards Crimson Talon. I have killed 2 members of your family. And I have killed 1 of his, as he looks towards you, Blitz. They are numbers to me. They are orders to me. Would I do it again? If I was ordered, yes.
And if you weren't ordered, and you actually had a choice in your matter?
If I had a choice, I would have continued to protect the fine city and its people. But my choice matters not by the order of Lady Chimera.
We do plan on taking Chimera down.
Oh, Blitzkrieg. Oh, Blitzkrieg. He looks towards Nedra. What did we say before?
But fuck, I've just lost my complete train of thought.
Oh, Nedra, would you like to say...
About it, Choji, you're digging a fucking hole here. You better fucking get ready for a fight.
Yeah,
now.
I'm trying to dig myself out of it. Shut up, I'm ill. Shush.
While you're thinking, Solid, is there something you wanted to say?
I was just wondering if now would be a good time for me to come back in after having
Oh, yeah,
walked
sure.
back.
Yeah,
Do
yeah.
you guys need help persuading these guys not to fight and save their strength for something else?
Yeah.
Alright, here's the problem, Tsuki. Imagine Lord Onyx killed your child, right? Back in that, not Lord Onyx. If Raph killed your child in front of you, right? Would you give Raph a chance? This captain just said to the Crimson Fang that he was personally responsible for killing 2 of his family members. Put yourself in his shoes.
Can we? No. I was about to say.
Great.
It is a difficult point to be in.
Yeah, I was about to say, do you have to spell soul cage?
Anyway, so Soli, you return, and you can see that the standoff is still happening. In fact, now Blitz is here, and... Oh, also, Silver.
Mm-hmm.
Smugness is radiating off another individual. Not just Solar, but the captain.
I'm the captain now.
He believes he has it
But
all
like
figured
to
out.
can I insight like just the general situation to figure out how pissed Choji is and how smug this captain is and just general air in the room?
Sure, roll an insight. Solar, what are you doing now that you're here?
I'm going to answer his question.
It's fucking 24.
Alright. Blitzkrieg, you now know that the captain has killed one of your children. He doesn't see it as a tally to be like paraded around, but it is orders that he did and did not feel remorse for.
It was just another Tuesday.
Just
So,
following orders.
how angry would you be?
Knowing is an order. Does soften the blow dramatically.
Gonna say, like, your words here might determine what Nedra does next.
As for the
Silver's just waiting on the order.
captain, Nedra, you know that he believes that right now he has a higher chance of him and his men being able to protect this city without having to come to blows with anyone. However, his pride does not continue on past his orders. It seems his being is to make sure that he follows the orders to a letter. And being executed doesn't follow that letter.
Okay, so Nedra believes him to be lawful evil. Got it. He is doing his job, nothing more.
Oh, no. He is evil. Not lawful evil. Evil.
Yeah. Just neutral evil, then?
Neutral evil.
Neutral evil. Okay.
Yes.
No,
Not
must
lawful,
know.
but yeah.
He takes pride in following orders regardless of whether they are good or evil. Is what general vibe I'm getting.
Yep. However, he is not making it any better on himself because he just told the current new lord of the land and the current leader of the Scarlet Fangs that he was personally responsible for 3 deaths. 2 to Crimson Talon and 1 towards Blitzkrieg's family.
Yeah, and Nedra's getting ready to fight non-lethal.
Oh, I'm getting this vibes right now.
Kind of why I'm saying like Choji's words will have a huge impact on what Nedra does.
I feel like
Did
the
you
guy has
enjoy
this type of mindset.
taking the lives?
Oh, wrong question.
Did I enjoy taking
question.
life? I wouldn't say that anyone enjoys taking a life. Though there is an art behind it. There is something beautiful about it. Being there with the final moments of an individual, as you see the color in their eyes drain, and their breath drop.
As he's talking, Silver's just going to go and walk up to Blitzkrieg.
Did you say Nedra dropped?
No, they... What? No.
I heard the
When
color
their
drain
breath
from their eyes and
stops.
Nedra dropped.
No.
Oh, Jesus
stops.
Christ, he just fucking died. Okay.
So as the captain's talking, Silver in disguise is going to go and walk up to Blitzkrieg. How far away is the Silver Fang?
Crimson Fang isn't near Blitz.
Fang.
Blitz is like on the edge of this. So he would be far enough away that if he whispered, only Blitz would hear. And anyone who has a passive perception of 22 or higher.
I was going to hope to
Show
get
music
Silver Fang over here, but that's fine.
Yeah, my
Silver's
perception
just going to
23.
go and tell Blitzkrieg he's goading you for a reaction.
That's why I'm trying to play it down.
The more you engage him, the more he wins. Talk is cheap and long and draws attention. Have him arrested, have him killed. It matters not. But cease this useless prattling. All it does is stroke his ego.
And waste time.
So it just pulls out
Meta,
from...
what's it called when people enjoy foreplay and shit like this in public?
An exhibitionist?
Yeah, that's what it is.
Exhibitionist, yeah.
Yeah. Silver's gonna go with, I didn't take you for an exhibitionist with that. With the captain.
Meanwhile, while that's happening, still going on, the final moments of any kill is that of respect. I would rather be face to face with those who die than be some sort of ranged spellcaster. Some sort of pansy, if you will.
Meta, are you targeting me right now?
Yes, and it is hilarious.
Meta, why?
Because there is no respect in ranged warfare. You do not get to see the whites of their eyes.
Meta, Nedra's first order of business as the new ruler of the the Dragonlands is to create a cannon brigade. Her second order will be to outrule cowardly long-range combat.
Outrule or outlaw?
Outlaw cowardly long-range combat.
Right, which would end up being a problem because when long-range warfare comes into play, your guys are just going to get taken down left and right.
Yeah, eventually I feel like I'm gonna be tied down to like a cart, and then you just gotta angle me just to shoot me.
Not if they point blank and cannons, they not. By the way, this is lore ripped straight from Brawlhalla.
Like angle Atsuki,
Zol
fire the
took
cannons.
over the orcs, and his first order as their new leader was to set up a cannon brigade, and his second order was to outlaw cowardly long-range combat. So you get up close and personal with that cannon, or you don't use it.
Just like in gameplay. Shit, those cannons were very much powered with how fucking quickly the drop-off was.
Meta, I would like to suggest that I subtract myself from being a long-range fighter.
There are plenty of melee
Are you going to point blank guiding bolt? Because that's all you fucking do at this point.
Anyway, he will then look towards you, Blitz, seeing that Silver Pride is right next to you. What's it going to be? A public execution? My cat wants me to feed him. Well, you think that answer, so I'm gonna go feed him.
Your cat owner.
It's been a bad time to say that I can't see straight. And looking at my computer, I'm seeing double.
Wow.
Have you drank that much?
You're going to have to watch the stream back, probably.
I'm about 3 beers deep, yeah.
Only 3?
3 beer? What beer are you fucking drinking?
And how big are they?
16 ounces, 12%.
Bro, you're a fucking lightweight.
Alright, I'm back.
So it seems...
I don't drink because my liver's a lightweight. Can't even handle life.
You can't drink.
You
drink,
would fucking die if you drank.
You could just take the top of the bowl, sniff, and be gone.
Look, all I'm saying is my head is buzzing, and I don't know. Right, like,
fun fact.
Have you been eating anything?
Fun fact.
I can walk just fine. My head's just buzzing.
Yeah, and you're
I can't wait for you to be like, I can walk fine as you stand up. We just hear in the background and boom.
It would not be in the background.
I was gonna say that would be pretty fucking obvious, considering the headset would probably fall right off my fucking head.
Yeah. We'd probably hear a heavy thud as well. Anyway, so
I laugh.
Of course you would. You're a prick.
The captain's looking towards you and has asked those questions towards you. Blitzkrieg.
I just realized something, guys.
I'll decide probably later. But for now...
You know that guy that cuts the heads, do public execution? What are they called?
Executioner.
I have a warble blade. I could be a perfect executioner.
You could also call them a headsman.
Would Atsuki be
blade just
an executioner?
Yeah, it cuts heads off cleanly.
But would Atsuki be an executioner?
I don't think Atsuki would be. I don't think that's Atsuki's kind of vibe.
No, they could be. They could be.
It would be very depressing.
Give me 5 minutes. Yeah. I could convince.
Quick thing on the topic of Windchill being drunk. I am not a drinker, I think.
Yeah.
Why do you drink so much, especially during our games?
Anyway.
Guess I wasn't in the middle of saying something.
Yeah. I want to get back to Blitz real quick.
Yeah.
No, I don't want to continue.
No. As the DM.
Anyway. Fuck, I actually forgot what I was saying.
Oh, great. So you were saying I'll decide later?
Oh, yeah. I'll decide later what your fate will be. But for now, you're going to the cells.
They put their weapons away. Your choice better be one where we get to survive, or we shall rain hell upon the cell.
Oh God, the WWE's making a comeback.
Hey,
Hell in a Cell.
As they put the
You rain
weapons
hell in that
away,
cell?
Hey, Meta, do you think we could like?
Actually, I'm not going there. Don't worry.
Actually, no, that would be a war crime if I do that.
so they're gonna put their weapons away, and Crimson Talon's gonna walk up to you, Blitz, and he's just gonna have a word to you real quick. Don't let them live. Don't. None of them deserve life.
Always.
They were willing, no matter what sort of thing they say, they were still willing to commit it, regardless of it was only orders. They still did it.
I'll whisper back to Crimson Talon and just say, don't worry. They will meet their demise.
Alright, cool. And with that, we're going to see what Sol is doing. So, you were here for a reason. What was that reason?
All of this is a waste of time that we could be doing later. There is something that is a tad bit more pressing, I would say.
Oh. Sol getting dragged away by one of the paladins.
You're one of us now.
To be honest, there's a few people here who could really apply for that.
Really? Who?
Apply for what?
Wait, why me?
I said players, not characters. Players.
What?
Who could apply for Oaths of Agony Paladin?
Oh, right.
Anyway. So, now it's all just you guys.
I don't even know what to do now.
The Crimson Talon. The Crimson Talon, along with one of the generals, is going to be talking with each other, and seems like they're a little more peaceful between each other. There's still tension, but they're, not at each other's throats. Mercury is no longer looking to pick a fight with the individuals who are now walking off towards, apparently, the cells.
Oh god, hiccups.
There is still the matter of the ritual and Scarlet Fang.
What is it you discovered?
The ritual apparently involves some kind of large object that will suck in nearby magic.
Well, of course we're going to need to stop that. I've already lost half of my family. I'm not going to lose my wife, too.
The question is, us and what army? God, my accent's falling apart right now.
That is a good question.
An army strong enough to take out that many things. Or numerous enough to take out that many things.
Did you find out how many soldiers there are between us and Chimera?
270.
Oh, God.
Of all of the same paladins, apparently.
Why does she have that money?
Because she wanted to surround herself with competent creatures.
Hey, it's not like our forces are any weaker than theirs. They're just out of reach, unfortunately.
Do you think we'll be able to make a permanent teleportation circle here or no?
That would be useful.
360
Yeah.
days of casting.
Oh, you gotta be fucking kidding me.
Yep,
Yeah.
to make it permanent, 355 days.
That's such. Why
270. Me, Nedra, and fucking Adzuki nearly died to 2.
That's about what everything looks like to me right now.
Oh yeah. I
But to
thought my
know that
idea-
she has this many.
Yeah.
Oh, God.
They're going to cells, right? I just thought of an idea just in case they tried to cause a ruckus, but
I was all in
I
game,
took-
by the way.
I took it back because it was a war crime to think about it.
Hatsuki not committing a war crime? That's a first.
Yeah,
Jesus
because
Christ.
my first thought was, what if they make such a ruckus? We need something to quell them. We gassed them.
I can't
You
see
saw when that got
you
us fucking
did.
last time. I'm not doing that again.
What, gassing the room?
Ryder, why are they so small? Why
I
you gotta
don't
do this
know.
to me?
I'm typing in blurry and finding the smallest fucking images. Apparently,
Why is it so small?
What is this? An
It's-
image for
What the
ants?
fuck are those?
they
those
fucking
gifts?
gifs.
What the fuck?
What is this? A gift for ants?
Okay, there we go. There's apparently a quote-unquote blurry image. That's a pixelated image.
Okay, so the first one is apparently Sans doing the default dance.
The second one is smiley
The
face.
second one,
and,
yeah, it's a party smiley face.
Yeah.
Anyway,
The first one, by the way, only has one actual frame of Sans dancing. The rest is just black.
I'm also going to say that this is probably more accurate to what I am seeing right now.
Oh God, fuck!
That is fucking trippy.
I don't
as
like
fuck.
that.
Wait, you guys don't see like that?
Wait, if I take my glasses off, it focuses. What the fuck?
Huh? Oh my fucking God!
Oh my fucking god!
Oh my god! It actually, some of it actually focuses.
I
when I take my glasses off.
not a possum.
I am not.
But only on the right side though.
That whole thing is in focus for me.
Seriously,
Like I can see perfectly through that.
you're fucking.
Yeah, that's just a
Anyway.
city skyline. Like, not that hard to see.
Who could you ask that has access to limitless forces?
You see, I know exactly who you're referring to. I already had them in my head, but Solar Spark doesn't like the idea.
What, Lucy?
No.
Hey, Satan, can we borrow some soldiers?
I'll give you
Not
the
who I was
bottle of
thinking.
greed.
Wait,
I forgot. I have
Your-
the bottle of greed.
Solar,
Well.
your father could give us these forces. I know you'd
They
hate
are.
the idea.
Choji. Only problem with that is that his father's forces. His father's forces are limited.
Yeah, limited.
Meta, have
however,
we found
Riders
Star King's
talking
leader?
the unlimited kind.
I mean, I was just going straight to the like biggest version, but like to tell you, the Celestial Front has got a grand total of 4,554 Domain of Light clerics, 420 Divine Souls, sorcerers, and 136 Oaths of the Crown. paladins. They also have 2 emissaries, one which is Stellar Spark and the other which is Stargazer. And then they have the 3 commanders. Which the commanders are Cosmic Spark, who is a Divine Soul Sorcerer, Magmatic, who is a Battlemaster Fighter, and Casper, who is a Kieran Paladin of Vengeance.
Oh.
And, you know, that is in excess, like, at least 10 times bigger than, things. So that is a choice if you want, but that requires, Solar to have to deal with his father. I don't think Solar wants to do that. Even with his high wisdom, he doesn't want to do that.
He could probably be convinced into it, but it would take a lot.
Oh,
You know what's
shit.
funny?
Shit. Oh, fuck.
You know what's funny? There's still 2 paladins of agony, just kind of sitting at the gate. They heard the explosion.
Oh shit!
They heard the explosion. They're like,
Oh,
not our job.
I didn't even realize that was going to be an issue.
Daza.
Daze.
Rada, Daza.
Yada, Daze.
But the forces of it unlimited.
I mean, Satan does probably still.
Satan's is probably limited though, surely. To an extent.
What do you think on that? I'll be right back.
If you spin it as a altruist mission, you may be able to go and convince them, but it still is a thing you would have to ask your father, unless you try going for the equestrian fund. Also, Meta, have we found Crimson Fang and Atsuki's husband?
Oh shit.
We were just talking to Crimson Fang.
Okay. Then why is that side quest not listed as done?
Wait, why you bring up my husband?
Scarlet Fang's the leader.
Wait, is my husband on the quest list?
It's Scarlet Fang, not Crimson Fang.
What about Crimson Talon?
I don't know.
Hidden question for you. Do you have
Right.
Killing Floor 2?
No.
Bugger it all.
So what is this
You
about
also
Crimson
unadded me on like
Talon?
everything, so like
What?
you unadded me on everything, so like
Yeah, well, you're a dick, so.
yeah.
And yet you still invite him to play games. We still need to think about who this person with an infinite army would be.
Alright, I'm back.
Oh,
Satan,
fuck.
Lucifer.
Wait,
I know exactly who it is, and we are not fucking doing it.
doing who?
Why? Who is it?
War.
Oh yeah. Wait, didn't we kill War? No, that was Wrath. Never mind.
Yeah, that's
There are several choices.
Yes.
I mean,
Lucifer.
I do have an army. We just need to go and bring them over if we do.
Yep.
And
How though?
we would also need compensation.
The last time we
for
moved an
loss.
army, it was through war.
Well, yes, I'm gonna go and ask War for some help, but that one might not be good.
Yes, exactly.
We could leverage a deal with Satan, one of mutual benefit that he helps move my army into the Dragonlands, and in return we take down, Pestilence, so that way Lucifer doesn't gain more power.
Yeah. But what if he asks for a price?
This is a thing for our end goal.
That is a good idea.
He would also probably want some compensation of some kind, unless we were
but we don't have.
He still
What were you
holds.
going to say?
He likely still holds Blitzkrieg in a favorable position due to Wrath's soul.
He would. He may gain advantage on a request to help eliminate pestilence. So that's something that we can leverage. So let's take stock of our options. We have the Equestrian.
Yeah, because
via solar. We have my army. We have war.
And you have a
we have
Nedra.
I wonder.
We would have a Nedra regardless.
We have a Nedra anytime we want.
Yes. So, Ryder, is that all
we
the
have
options
Satan,
we have
if
for
needed.
armies, or is there another one that I'm missing because I'm being stupid?
Wait, where's Persona's army unit? I forgot.
Personages.
I completely forgot about him.
Who?
Personage, the Atsuki's baby daddy.
Shut up.
Who could very well be dead.
The
'cause
whore.
Atsuki
The
has
whore's
yet
army.
Atsuki is yet to find them.
I should not have been spitting in my chair.
I do believe
He's
they
frozen.
had a telepathic connection or something like that once.
The Archbishop of the Sun Church will be dead. Is very bad.
We could go on a little side quest to go and find them because they were a general, I believe.
Yes.
And then there was a mention of treason? If I'm remembering that correctly.
I don't think he was treasonous. That was
No, he was.
you're thinking about the family treason.
Yeah, the family treason.
I'm thinking of Solar.
Yeah.
The Spark family. The drama. Okay.
Because where it turns out he's here because he's been sent home to deal with legal issues about the family. So
I could have asked Aspen, but me and him aren't really on good terms.
Have you made
Oh
good with
fuck! I don't
Aspen
even
yet?
have my paladin. I don't have my cleric powers. This is gonna make this so much harder.
I
Right, you
searched
don't have
for
any
it. It didn't
clerical
take me
powers.
long to find the Asian.
Wait, what?
Under
Been
what
searching for Asians again.
context?
I searched war. It did not take long to find the Asian.
Hey Blitz.
Yes.
As you're thinking of that, another door opens. Within your mind.
And now the door opens.
Yes, and it seems to be a warmth. And a warmth that you felt before. A hellish warmth, if you will.
Ooh.
Uh-oh.
Toasty!
Is it a door to...
Toasty!
It seems Satan is willing to allow you to be a cleric of his.
The Cleric of Hell. That's something.
Hey, clerics
To be fair, I think there's...
clerics only have to follow a divine being.
Necromancer? Wait, is Satan a divine being?
Yes.
I thought he was like more so like an eldritch being or
That
something.
does sound very tempting.
He's a devil, which is a kind of fiend, and I believe this.
Oh, I found an Asian here.
Jesus Christ, you guys
Of
got
course
stuff
you
like
did.
that. Zero, you just look in the monitor, you'll find an Asian always.
Look into the reflection of the monitor.
I searched.
And what makes it even more tempting is thinking back on what Aspen said. That I'd need to sacrifice someone to prove myself to Aspen?
Yep. Or at least
Celestials
the door
and
has
fiends.
the door has been left open for you to see Aspen, but a reminder that Aspen has made it very clear that anything that sounds like you are doing something for yourself is not going to get you in his light. Which includes saying, I would sacrifice myself. Your life is easy to sacrifice. Sacrificing another life might be harder. And until you
It's
accept
not fair
that
to them,
fact...
though, is it?
Wait, whatever happened to the tree suggestion?
It was also selfish,
Oh, okay.
because
Yeah.
it was just his own punishment.
Yeah,
Again,
punishment for all eternity. Every
Yep.
tree cut
Yeah,
down,
but
he
it
feels
only
it.
punishes him.
Yeah.
There is no consequences of his actions.
Oh, yeah.
Go and take a look.
Because I'll put this out there right now. He probably wanted me to sacrifice my wife, didn't he?
He said that it was more or less, what would you be willing to give up for the people?
but letting his wife die would be worse for the people.
Yeah, because then you guys get to be the ones in charge, not the chick who's been
Yeah,
working with the
answers
whole with the revolution for the whole time and is willing to make reforms. And you know, I hate to let the genie out of the bottle now, but she has literally been one of the people who has sat there and been the most active. She would be the best to be left in charge, but she could be dead. Who knows?
So that option of sacrificing your wife is out, since that can't be it.
Question: what do you need to become a paladin? What to multi-class into paladin?
13 in charisma.
Wait, what happened?
13 in charisma.
Oh, Nedra left.
Is that it? Is that the only big one? 13 in charisma.
I'm pretty sure it's a 13 in charisma is one of the main things, yeah.
Shoji could multi-class into paladin.
He's already got a pact with you. He cannot go into that, I don't think. I'll have to check. Because I'm pretty sure you're talking about, swearing allegiance to you.
Oh, servitude can't.
Like, kind of, yeah.
Yep, thought so.
I mean, he doesn't have to go and stick with being a cleric. But that would be selfish of him if he decided to go and use the power to save his family instead of the betterment of everyone else.
I think I've made my decision of what I'm going to do.
Let's hear it.
Alright.
While they're talking amongst themselves, in my mind, I'm going to take a small step, and I mean a small step, can't clarify the word small enough,
Yep.
towards Satan.
Alright, cool.
Are you serious?
Oh no.
Alright, so Blitzkrieg. You all see Blitzkrieg take one little step as he kind of erupts in flames and disappears.
Oh. Would I recognize these flames?
Yes.
Would I recognize these flames?
You would all recognize these flames. Except this is a different type. This isn't the regular type of, hey, there's a portal. He was just literally ripped from this existence and has been moved to a different part.
Is he going for the whole like?
I would have experienced that kind before myself.
Not gonna lie, that's the most metal way to be teleported somewhere.
So, you appear at the foot of
Interesting.
the desk of Satan.
Also, it is 13 strength and charisma multi-class.
Yeah. You have shown great promise, yet you waste it upon Aspen. Aspen cares too much for what is right and wrong. You see, devils get a bad rap. We are considered evil. But do you know why we're evil?
I actually don't.
We punish the wicked. We give those who have wronged others the rightful afterlife they deserve, as you have done with Wrath. He now,
That is true.
spends eternity, or will spend his eternity here. What you did is very much inexcusable to any means, but you can unburden yourself with caveats, of course. You may
Man, not gonna lie,
return
I
to
thought he was gonna say
Aspen.
caviar.
Ha! With caviar. You must fish caviar. Get caviar. Lots of caviar. Anyway, but there is a caveat, of course, which is you must work off this sin you have created for yourself. Once you have worked it off, you may wish to return to Aspen. That is your choice. But you could be offered something for now, and we'll see what you think.
What is said offer?
There before you are two choices. Embrace the domain of fire, or take the oath of a sin eater. One will be painful, the other one will be but words.
One will be painful and one would be but worse.
No, but words.
Oh.
Choose the painful one. Let there be punishment. Grave into
Which
your
one is the
body.
painful one?
You do not know. Unless you, and
Yeah.
if you ask him, he will not answer.
I feel like the fire one is. But that seems obvious.
The fire one's probably going to be the painful one.
Or it could be the
Would I
sinner.
feel
Because
the
if you eat the
pain
sinner,
eternally?
you take his sins onto yourself. If you take your sins onto yourself,
The sinner would be eating of his sins, yeah.
yes, and not only will you be taking sins, you will also be, every time you take a sin, you'll be punishing yourself in a way. With some.
It's,
One who holds all the sin and one who holds all the blame will become the scapegoat.
one of flame, and the other of sin eater.
Yes.
Could I have a little bit more detail?
Now you ask about the details. You weren't so sure about asking those sort of things when you doomed 300 souls, but sure. One is
I
an
will
oath.
quickly clarify. That was me not
No, I will not.
specifying to be a small exposure.
Wait, is that in game?
Yes.
Alright. Well, you didn't check the other warehouses around it. However, one is an oath, the other is a pledge.
It was Oath of Fire or no, was
No.
it Pledge?
Oath of the Sin Eater, and Fire Domain Cleric.
I have a feeling the Fire Domain cleric's the Pledge.
Yeah.
No, the pledge is you go back
It's
to
a
your
choice
college.
between paladin and cleric.
So fucking funny. Anyway, having my own
I'll be right back.
laugh.
Domain of Fire. Or the Pledge of
Oath.
Sin
It's a
Eater.
paladin oath.
Paladin Oath of Sin Eating or Domain of Fire.
He's asking whether it's basically a choice between remaining a cleric or becoming a paladin.
Yep.
I'm going with the fire.
Fire. Okay.
Yes.
Let me send this to you. So.
Wait, if it's fucking up to his character sheet, I'm gonna need it.
Oh yeah.
God damn it.
Yep. It's gonna be a changing of the character sheets.
Hey, at least it's not it's like making you like one of those. I
When's
forgot
the
what
last
were
time
those
I sent you a
Warhammer
message?
characters
There it
that
is.
literally like self-punish
Oh
themselves.
damn! You didn't accept the invite to my server.
I did.
You did? Oh, alright.
Yep.
You're just offline or something? Where are you? There you are. I will give you. Where the fuck is it? Guess. So.
Good.
As I have sent to you the fire domain. You get the following fire spells. Burning Hands, Hellish Rebuke at first. Third, Continual Flame and Conjure Flame Primordial. At fifth, Fireball, Protection from Energy. At seventh, Conjure Minor Elemental, Wall of Fire. And at ninth, Conjure Elemental and Immolation. You also get the following class abilities. Tongue of Flame. When you choose this domain at first level, you gain one cantrip that deals fire damage. It counts as a cleric. Yes, a cleric clam clip. For you.
My connection is being iffy. All I heard was cleric and clams.
Does not count against
It was mostly fucking gibberish anyway.
Yeah,
connection.
Armor of Ignis. You use your bonus action to invoke the blessing of your god. A searing aura. This aura has a radius of 5 feet and lasts until you dismiss it. No action required. Hostile creatures who end their turn within the aura take fire damage equal to your wisdom modifier. Additionally, your divine blessing protects you from small non-magical flames such as candles, torches, coals, which will not harm you. Channel Divinity. You can channel Divinity, blah blah blah. We're going to change it from the elemental plane of fire to, Tartarus. Through your body. As an action, you present your holy symbol, which is going to be a symbol of wrath, and fire surges out from you in a blistering inferno. Each creature you choose within 30 feet of you must make a dexterity saving throw. A creature takes fire damage equal to 2d10 plus your cleric level on a failed save, or half as much damage on a successful one. Creatures within 10 feet of you have disadvantage on the saving throw. 6th level. How many levels in cleric do you have?
Fuck. I have in cleric. Come on, tablets. Warm up, you bastard. I have. The fuck is it? I have 14 in cleric.
Okay, cool. So, I can go till potent spellcasting. Acolyte of the Blaze. Starting at 6th level, you are more attuned to Tartarus and can exert greater control over your flames. When you deal fire damage, your fire burns supernaturally hot, ignoring a creature's resistance, but not immunity to fire. Additionally, you gain resistance to fire damage. Potent spellcasting. At 8th level, you add your wisdom modifier to the damage you deal with any cleric cantrip. And if you can get to level 17, Lord over Flame. When you summon an elemental form of an elemental from the elemental plane of fire, so if you summon a fire creature, the elemental stats are altered in the following ways. Summoned elemental can attack one additional time when they take the attack action. A summoned elemental's AC is increased by your proficiency bonus and to their damage rolls. But you can't get this just yet. Now, let's tell you what you missed out on.
Here's what you could have had. Like those
Sin.
game shows. And here's what you could have won.
You could be one of
Sin-Eater.
those gimp super soul eating people.
Sin-Eater. First, your tenants. Pursue. Those who sin against the gods must not be allowed to continue unimpeded.
That
There
sounds
is no
vague.
safe haven from the Sin-Eater.
That sounds very vague.
For the gods have domain over all worlds. Purify. The ways of the wicked must be undone. All suffering caused by their sin must be annulled. Consume. Consume the sin of the dead, that they might continue blameless into the afterlife. The spells you could have had: False Life, Hellish Rebuke.
Wait, so you could have made him into a cannibal? Fuck!
Gentle Repulse, Hold Person. Feign Death, Speak with Dead. Death Ward, Locate Creature. Gias, and Hello. Channel Divinities, Sin Eat. Once per day you can consume a sin of the recently dead, purifying the corpse for the gods. This corpse must not have been dead for longer than 1 hour.
We could have made you into
Performing
a cannibal.
the ritual takes 1 minute, using your Channel Divinity. Once you have done so, for the rest of that day, on top of that, your lay on hands your lay on hands could have replenished to full. And you get bonus melee damage equal to your charisma modifier.
Nice. Wait, what's your charisma modifier right now?
It would have been.
It would have changed because it would have been a paladin.
Yeah, he would have had his wisdom and charisma swapped around.
Dang, we could have made you into a cannibal.
Interrogate Dead. You use your Channel Divinity to cast Speak with Dead without using a spell slot. The corpse you target is compelled to answer your first question truthfully, though its answer can be as short as 1 word. After using this ability, you must complete a short or long rest before using it again. At 7th level, you would get the ability when you use your action to transfer a negative effect from a willing creature to yourself. You can transfer any of the following effects of your choice: 1 level exhaustion, 1 disease or poison, 1 effect that charmed or petrified the target, 1 curse, including the target's attunement to a cursed magic item, any reduction to the target's ability score, 1 effect reducing the target's hit point maximum, blind, deafened, paralyzed, or poison condition. The affected target targets you as if you were the original target, continuing the duration, if any, and preventing any further effect on the original bearer. After transferring this effect from a creature, you cannot transfer another one for 24 hours. If you got to 15th level, Vice Shield, you can now cast Hellish Rebuke without expending a spell slot. So you could just, if you got hit, you're like, yep, you take damage as well. And level 20. Starting at level 20, as an action, you can unleash the tide of writhing sin within you and become the bulwark of infernal energy. Your Lay on Hands healing pool replenishes completely. For the next minute, you are immune to necrotic damage. And when you make a Divine Smite, you can expend another number of healing points from your Lay on Hands healing pool instead of the spell slot. You basically become a I'm gonna wreck shit for the next minute.
Nice. Wait,
That's insane.
That is what you could have had, but you chose Domain of Fire.
You
I
chose
have
to
a
remain a
question.
cleric.
You said what was the tenants thing? The whole searching for sins.
Fuck, I've gotta open it again.
Because I feel like that one's kind of vague. Because
What do you mean
if he's
vague?
like
Pursue. Those who sin against the gods must not be allowed to continue unimpeded. There is no safe haven from the Sin Eaters, for the gods have domain over all of the world. Basically, when
like any sinners who sin against the god, like any sinners.
anyone that Satan deems such. Anyway.
Oh, Satan deemed.
Yes.
Like who does Satan deems as a sinner?
Anyone who murders, who does a crime against their fellow man.
Anyone that he can name.
Yeah, but
Even you, Atsuki.
Yeah,
You've murdered.
that. I feel like that's vague. That can like monkey paw into either against your allies or towards
What
anyone
do you mean
who
against allies? You killed because you were doing it on the right side, right reasons. If you're killing for the right reasons, you aren't a sinner.
That's a bit monkey pawing on the rule on who was a sinner. I think that's monkey pawing, or just being
Rolf
obvious about it.
You do not understand the definition of monkey paw.
Yeah, I don't know.
Rolf chooses if someone has. He's basically devil, Satanic, where he knows when you've been, or when you're sleeping. He knows when you're awake. He knows if you've been naughty and nice. So be nice for goodness' sake.
Bad or good is the lyrics.
Naughty and nice here,
knows if you've been bad or good.
I have a
so
question.
be
When
good
he's
for
eating a sinner,
goodness
does he eat
sake.
the soul or the body?
What?
You say he eats sinners, right?
Sin
He eats
eater.
sin.
He eats the sin of the one. He basically takes the sin of those and adds it to his own. And once he is done finishing his task, that will be when, if he did choose this one, he would have been able to pay back his debt by taking on other people's debt, and he would have been haunted by so many things.
Wait, I have a question. How does he take the sin? Does he kill them and then it takes sin? Is it like a part of the soul?
Yes.
Yeah, my idea is it's kind of like Ghost Rider's penance there.
Oh, that would be awesome.
The individual does have to be dead.
Okay. It doesn't kill them by doing it.
I thought he was gonna be a cannibal.
We're gonna end the stream here.